Here is The Blitz
on 91.3 FM.
Welcome back to The Blitz on 91.3 WPNY FM Buffalo. Buffalo original alternative since 1982. I'm your host, Frank the Tank. Along with me in Studio A is Dan the Man, Double D Dan Dale. Over there in Studio B, it's Mr. Buffaloni himself, Joseph Cali.
Well, hello.
Mr. Joseph Cali.
I like that. Mr. Buffalonian himself. I love that.
Mr. Buffalonian.
Look at that.
You didn't realize it was 2 o'clock, though.
No, I walked around.
Didn't.
I was thinking to have some more small talk. It's 2:01. I've been walking by Greg. I'm like, I guess it's 2 o'clock, you know?
It's 2 o'clock, baby. And you know what that means. It's time to go over a little recap of
NFL.
A little heartbreaking game here for the Buffalo Bills in the city of Buffalo.
I'm going to start off. I wouldn't be disappointed if we never played in London again. So that's all I'm going to say.
I don't think we should have never. You guys should have never played in Buffalo or London.
Yeah, we'd never play in Buffalo again.
Yeah,
Right.
I never played Buffalo. That almost happened.
Oh, God. No, we're not starting on that. We're going to keep it in London, across
Moving
the
to
pond.
Austin,
Toronto. There was a whole Toronto series just testing it. You know?
Well, that was way back, and it was horrible. It was just a money grab.
Yeah, that's all it was, but it was also testing the market to see if an NFL team could be supported in the city of Toronto.
Nope.
they can
And they
barely
couldn't
handle
be.
the Argonauts.
They can't even handle their own baseball team half the time, unfortunately.
I don't know.
The CFL can't do anything. Chad Kelly's leading the charge. Okay.
Chad Kelly, starting quarterback.
Yeah, yikes.
Big man.
Remember when everyone wanted the Bills to take Chad Kelly to relive the 90s? We wouldn't have even made it to the playoffs.
No.
That's true.
Oh, God. No, but anyway, I guess speaking about, skipping across the pond over to London.
On a Tuesday, and it
On
broke.
a Tuesday, in it, bro. More like a Sunday. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I don't think there's anything, like, people are like, oh, they woke up. Yeah, because it was 12:30. It was their warm-up time back here. They woke up. That's what happened by the fourth quarter. And we lost 2 major defensive starters for an extended period of time, adding on to the Trey White injury.
Yeah,
I
knew Matt Milano was injured. Obviously, that's
Daquan Jones tore his pec.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. Arguably the Bills' best run stopper.
Mm-hmm.
Tore his pec. And now, yeah, we have Poona Ford, right? So that's good we have Poona Ford to fill that spot. But at the same time, like, Daquan Jones was one of the shining stars of the defense last year.
Oh, he was tearing it up.
Yeah, he was having a fantastic year, and now he's got a torn pec. I mean, Dan, I know last Monday when I was hosting, and we saw Trey White go down with that turf injury, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, we had the big argument.
We had to talk
Oh,
about
yeah,
turf.
we had the-
turf and grass.
Turf
yeah.
and grass.
Yeah,
Does this
grass,
lead-
100%.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Everything
now,
has changed.
Now everything has
has
changed. Losing 2 defensive starters within minutes.
3
Daquan
defensive
Jones.
starters. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't even know Daquan Jones went off the field because I think I was driving to work at that point, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
when I first heard, I was like,
I mean, he was grabbing his chest, and I just thought he landed funny because that happens all the time. They
or
just
he's just tweaking like a pulled muscle or something.
Yeah.
or they just lost their breath.
Right.
You know what I mean?
grabbing air.
And to hear that he's had this huge pec injury that needed surgery.
Milano's needs surgery too, and it's broken in the worst spot. It's his
Yeah.
upper leg, like in the thigh
Right.
area. That's where all the weight goes to.
And a lot of people are now worried because he turns 30 next year.
Yeah.
And by the way he's playing, it could be like unsustainable for him.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, those I'll use an NHL injury designation. You ready for this?
Oh,
Upper
right.
or lower body injuries, right? That's all we're going to say. We're not going to be specific.
Yeah.
That's why Jack Quinn's out with an upper body injury. Did we ever go out? Did we ever figure out what actually happened? Well, we might know, but your average person is just going to see upper body injury and be
I know
like, what?
everybody's just saying Matt Milano is leg.
Yeah, leg.
Just like, thank you
Well, that's
for
the thing. Yeah,
complete diagnosis
yeah,
there.
fractured leg. Okay, great. We got the fracture part. Where in the leg? It's up in his thigh-ish area, so it's
Yeah.
higher up on the leg, which is the problem.
Honestly, at some point, I just thought it was going to be the whole leg, and they were just going to be like bringing in the dummy leg and see. This is what his leg is right now.
Did you ever see? Do you see all these memes going around? Me sawing off my leg for Matt Milano and all
yes,
that stuff.
I would do it in a minute.
Would you
Screw it.
actually?
Screw it! I'll be down a leg
Oh my gosh!
For Matt Milano?
for Matt Milano.
Honestly, though, like he is the shining star of this defense. Already had an All-Pro season. He was on pace for it. Like to see that happen was like a punch to the gut.
Look,
like, it really was.
Here's what we can do. If we're playing Operation here, let me saw off my leg, right? Yeah. I give it to Matt Milano. We take out my Achilles, right? And we put in Matt Milano's Achilles. And then we take my Achilles and we put it in Trey White.
Well, here's the thing. They have neither of them, not Trey White, okay? Neither of them have been ruled out for the season.
Which is so odd because all the time you hear about it, it's
injury like that, he's not ruled out?
No, because
both of them have not been ruled out for the season.
No, even because their injuries require surgeries. So if the surgery actually goes to plan, there is a chance we could see them back if they go to the playoffs.
Right,
like, that's
they don't know enough about it.
They don't know enough about it. It's
which is so odd.
But you don't want it to be a Von Miller situation where it's an exploratory and then they find a torn ACL. Like that's the worst case scenario.
Well, that's probably what they're going to find in Milano.
No, I don't know about that though because it's above the knee where the injury occurred. So you might not. It might just need a
right, but
reset.
It could just be the bone touches it, and then that's what caused the tear.
It could just be resetting the bone too with the surgery. Like we have no idea. We're not going to know until it happens. And unfortunately, that's the reality of it. Like we can sit here and speculate all we want. Like the whole media speculated that Stephon Diggs wanted out of Buffalo, according to Stephen A's sources all summer. But we're not going to know anything until it happens. Unfortunately, So that's the problem because a torn pec actually. If done right in physical therapy, like after a surgery, Daquan Jones could be back at the end of the season before the playoffs.
Also, we're 4 months out from January.
Exactly.
Daquan Jones has a chance. I don't, from the injury that Matt Milano had, I don't see him coming back for the season.
That is tough. Like we don't know the extent of the break. Is it a clean break? Is it a absolute completely shattered bone, right?
Yeah.
Needs reconstruction and metal to be put together. Like, we don't know if it's just a clean break and they have to just reset it properly.
Like the Alex Smith leg cast.
That was flesh-eating bacteria though that caused that to go bad.
Let's
not even speak Alex Smith's name. It's like Voldemort, he who shall not be named, because we don't want flesh-eating bacteria getting involved. Okay, like that's where we have to be.
Unfortunately,
that's
on the list of things I want to happen. That's probably not on the list.
No, I would say it's on a list of things you don't want to happen.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway. I think Milano, if it's just a fracture and they can reset it properly, put a screw or two in there and keep it steady and keep him off of it and rehabbing, we might see him appear in the playoffs. But yeah, Dan, to your point, he's 30 years old, going to be 30 years old. We might have to see a playing style change, unfortunately, because he's the bruiser, right? He looks like it. The guy's massive. He's yoked out of his mind. But at the same time, like, it's going to be something we see, I think, with Josh Allen when he's getting up there in age, right? Play style might have to change a little bit. You're not going to be able to do the same thing you've been doing. And unfortunately, that's human nature, of course, just aging in general. But I don't know. Like, I don't see him out for the season. I think he can come back at the end. Unless something horribly wrong happens, I think he can come back. From what it sounds like right now, everything you've heard McDermott say, not ruling either of them out for the season. He's being optimistic about it. Maybe that's not what we should be doing. Maybe we should expect disappointment so then we're not disappointed.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to be optimistic about it because Matt Milano's and Daquan Jones, they're both fighters, and I know they're going to try their best to get through it. Aaron Rodgers, those dolphin noises he's playing into his ankle, they're not doing any of that. So
it seems to be working.
They're not doing a full Achilles repair with him, though, I read. It's like they're putting a fake one and then going to do the real thing. So it's like a temporary fix.
So we just okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's kind of like the fake tongues almost.
What?
Like, you know how you have like the gummy, chewy fake tongue? And
but it's
able to extend.
It's like a fake tendon, but it's like strong enough where he could finish the season technically if he came back. But he would need... You know how Jack Eichel, before he left the Sabres, was like he wanted him fused versus the fake one?
Right.
So one was like temporary, and he would need to get it redone over time, where the one was permanent.
The fuse was permanent.
Rodgers is doing the temporary, it sounds like, from what I've read at least. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone listening out there. And then going to do the permanent in the offseason. But you've seen guys with torn ligaments come back. Brock Purdy, right?
Yeah.
You would never have known. You would never have known.
6.
Yeah, they were worried he was even going to play in the preseason and practice. That boy, you would not know he had a UCL tear last season.
Does he need practice? I mean, in all honesty, did he really need practice?
No, with that system, I mean, it's kind of foolproof. I mean, but then again, We'll talk about that. I do
Yeah,
want to touch on Brock Purdy.
I have some things about that because it's starting to make me a little angry with what people are saying about Brock.
Right. They're discrediting him, but we'll get to that.
But I will say, this point, if this was to happen, everything that the Bills has happened last season, I think it would be a lot more trouble because I feel like the depth right now the Bills have defensive-wise, I think it's so much deeper.
Right,
and
it is.
Not that.
That's very true because even you're not gonna find another Matt Milano.
No,
that you're not gonna fill the void of Milano. Unfortunately, Daquan Jones though, you have Poona Ford who could step into that spot and kind of make his presence known. Right. Here's the thing though, people are forgetting. Dan, I see you about to make a point over there. Just let me make this one real quick, okay? I see you smirking. You're ready to go. There's a little guy coming off of injured reserve. Balin Spector is his name. And if I do recall, we had another linebacker come off of an injury that didn't play at all in the preseason, who's panned out pretty well, right? What's his name, Dan?
Oh, is it Mr.
Terrell Bernard? It is. It's Terrell Bernard. I hear music. Does anyone else hear music, or is that just me?
My computer's on mute.
I've got nothing going on.
Is anything on the board? I hear like Staying Alive in the background, like wild.
Joe's hearing things.
Maybe it's just the receiver. I have no idea. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Balin Spector. Unproven, right? But he's coming off of IR, and that could be something that's a game changer. What if he comes out here and actually he's not? Again, I'm going to lay this out. No one is replacing Matt Milano in the way he played the position, okay? That's not happening, unfortunately. He's the best of the best. But if Balin Spector could come in and play a competent linebacker position, oh boy, that helps big time, all right? It does. Especially, I know he's young, right? But at the same time, I think he was a great pick, and I think he's got something to offer coming off of injured reserve, and I think we'll see it. We're going to see him play. I'm telling you that right now, and we're going to see what happens. Go ahead, Dan. I see you.
What's your point?
Thinking over there. He's just breathing. I can hear him.
I really want to go back to your comment, Frank, saying instead of last year that this year there's better depth, and I disagree with you on that. I think either way, if the injuries would have happened last year or this year, which we did have to see that last year with Benford, Elam, and Dane playing for Trey while Trey's coming back from the ACL.
Yeah.
And he didn't start the season. Then you also had to deal with Tremaine and Milano being out at the same time. And remember how different that defense looked.
Yeah.
I would say the main thing that's different about this defense is that
Josh Norman is back.
Yep.
Josh Norman makes the difference. Yeah. My God.
Get stiff arm, pal. That's all I got to say.
One of the quarterbacks of all time is back, baby.
I would say for the first time, I feel like Bernard is almost an equal equivalent of Matt Milano, and that's because Tremaine, even though no matter how great he is and no matter how many tackles he gets, he couldn't cover for the life of him.
No, Bernard
Terrell
is a great
can at
coverage.
least cover. So the thing is that even though Milano's gone, Bernard is about the same size, about the same weight, can run about the same.
You still have a coverage linebacker.
It's still basically coverage, rushing, and he's younger and healthier in a sense.
Yeah.
Because he's coming off an injury.
Right. That's also the point with Balin Spector, too. In college, he was a decent coverage linebacker.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you could have still the two decent coverage linebackers back there, and you're only missing really the hard-hitting power of Matt Milano.
And I think that the thing with defensive tackles and losing Daquan Jones, the Bills do so well at finding one-year defensive tackles. In the sense of Ed, Daquan, Tim Settle, Jordan Phillips, Eli Anku, even though he's on a different team now, Poona Ford, who's been inactive the whole time. They just do a good job at finding D tackles that they know what they want to do with. Because Anku, when he had to play, he looked decent at times. So I think the honest complaint of, stepping up and, if the injuries would have happened last year compared to this year, I feel we're kind of in the same spot almost. The only thing is that we're gaining a defensive end back. We're not losing Von Miller this time.
Yeah. And Greg Russo is not out for an extended period of time. He will be back.
He should be back this
weekend. Yeah, so,
right. So
that's not and to have Von Miller and Groot and Floyd on the line again and Epinesa.
Well, that's the big thing. That Epinesa stepping up was, I think, the main concern.
Yeah. And look at him. Every game he's had something going on.
I mean, there's a reason he beat out Boogie. That's why Boogie got traded to the Giants.
And we're playing him this week.
And we're playing him this week. So we'll see if
and Beasley.
Well, we'll see if that's a mistake this week. But
I forget Cole Beasley's a slot now in the Giants.
He just got called off. He was on IR.
Yeah.
So
they're getting him ready for the Bills. That's why.
Right, of course. And it's going to be Tyrod Taylor starting.
Yikes. I didn't even I forgot about that.
Tyrod starting?
God.
Most likely, because the
Jones...
big thing about Daniel Jones with his neck is that he may not be able to take contact on it yet.
Oh, my gosh.
Because the thing is, he can do everything fine, but the main concern is that, getting hit.
Yeah, what if he jams his neck?
With 3 starting offensive linemen out, I don't know how much you want to throw that guy out there.
And Von Miller's first, non-pitch count game, right?
Or at least increased pitch count game.
Yeah, right, exactly. But you're going to see him on more snaps. Greg Russo's back. Leonard Floyd is in full swing. A.J. Epinesa is making splash plays every week. That's the thing, though, Dan, right? This year, you have the Bills, last year, the Bills' defense was depleted. Okay, it was, and at
the end,
it really was. It really was.
The pass rush
injuries.
Was depleted.
That injury report was the Bills' defense for a lot of the year, right?
Dun, 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 dun.
Right. Yeah. The trumpet fanfare for the injury report.
Yes.
This year, though, you lost Milano, which arguably one of my favorite Bills, right? Favorite defensive Bill, I have to say.
Yeah.
Okay, it's horrible. Next man up mentality, like McDermott says. And right, people are like, that only gets you so far. But listen, our front is this exact same minus Daquan Jones. Mm-hmm. Ed Oliver doing stiff arm sacks against the Vegas
He has
Raiders.
4 sacks this year.
Yes.
Who had that on the bingo card now?
Right, exactly. A.J. Epinesa on the edge. A good depth player? What? What are we talking about right now?
I'm just ready for Jordan Phillips.
Right.
The big man that he is takes 3 people to block him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing, though. The heart of you lost Milano, okay, right? There's no getting past that. Your front 4 is going to be, and your edge rushers are going to be what keeps this defense in the top 10 defenses in the NFL. I have no question in my mind. Yeah, the runs might get away from him a little bit without Milano. I will say that. He was great at stopping the run after they passed through the line of scrimmage. But who knows? Balin Spector might be really good at that too, filling in. So, we have Dodson, all those guys.
Dorian Williams.
So you could have a carousel at that position, really.
It really was against the Jaguars. You saw
right,
multiple
you didn't know what
plays.
to do. You were like, oh my God.
It was Dorian or Dodson. It was just, I mean, at the beginning it was Williams, and then I think they wanted to try out Dodson, and then they're like, okay, Dorian, go back in. We'll just keep doing this rotation thing.
Now you got a third guy to throw in the mix. So they're going to have to figure this out in practice. Who's looking the best? You start him, but you need to be okay to carry him.
And remember, Spector was the first guy out of the middle linebacker competition, I believe, because they wanted to keep him over at Matt Milano's spot as the backup.
They took him out and put him in Milano's spot. So that's the thing, Dan. That's why I'm excited to see Spector off of injured reserve and maybe possibly filling the void of that position the best he can. As Paul Blart says, peanut butter fills the cracks of the heart. Balin Spector fills the void of Matt Milano on this team to the best of his ability.
And then really we'll see how they we'll see how they
quote.
Yeah, that is a great quote.
Who puts peanut butter on blueberry pie though? I feel like that would be good.
I don't know.
No.
It's like a peanut butter and jelly almost at that point, just with blueberries.
Maybe.
It's all sugar.
But really the only breaking news about the Bills is that Dane Jackson is hurt with a foot. And then,
but Benford's coming back,
right? And then they just released that is Color Rush on Sunday Night Football.
Whoa!
Wait,
it is all red.
You know what? The only Color Rush jersey I have is Matt Milano.
Matt Milano, yeah. I saw you wearing it.
Yeah.
Why can't they do the all red helmet?
Okay, I wouldn't want the all red helmet. I'm going to be honest. Listen, just listen. That is too much red. Anyone who's colorblind, I feel sorry for. Okay?
Plus, here's the thing:
they're gray. You need the blue helmet that Josh wore out in the beginning of the preseason with the red jersey.
Well, remember that when the color rushes were first introduced,
they played the Jets.
And
blue
there
and
was,
green.
Yeah,
that's why they will
it
never.
was the red and green color blindness, and people couldn't tell who was who.
Yeah.
So, I think the main key for the white helmets is to just say,
Distinct.
"Hey, this is the Bills,"
Yeah.
and then that's the Giants in the blue and red.
Right. But the blue helmet would complement that well. I think maybe you could even change the logo to a white buffalo with you know what I mean. Like you would have to switch it around.
Yeah.
Because the blue on blue, I'm not necessarily a fan of. But color rush, wow, interesting choice.
Would you want to see the Bills do an all blue color rush?
All blue
That
with the
would be
blue
nice.
helmet,
All blue color rush.
Oh, we could reverse this right now. You ready for this? Let me tell you, Madden. You're about to see this later.
What, are
That's
you
all I'm
saying white?
Nope,
All white?
nope.
No?
They that's their color rush alternate, all white. They could technically wear that if they wanted to.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Blue, all blued out, which is my favorite jersey combination for them anyway. When they wear blue on blue,
Yeah.
with the red helmets, all blue socks, everything with the red helmet. Color rush then, all red with the blue sparkly helmet.
I don't hate it. I really like
The red on the red and the blue on the blue. I'm like, come on, like this is too much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but when Josh came out to it, not this past preseason, but like a year ago preseason.
yeah, but with the red jersey, I was like, okay.
I thought it looked sick with the visor and everything.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I would, if they did the blue jerseys with the red helmets, I think that would be.
That'd be cool. It would just have to listen. Next season is the season they're going to reveal an alternate helmet. I'm telling you that right now. Especially with Philly doing the Kelly greens and all that stuff. The Bills need a real throwback jersey. Let's not wear the AFL whatever with the just different sleeve pattern on
I'm
the white
ready
jersey.
for the 2006, 2000.
Yes!
Hey,
Do you remember
that's what
that?
I wear, Dan. Come
Yeah.
on. Come on. That's
I'm
what-
ready for that. to
I
come
love
back.
those jerseys.
I
even though
have a
they're some of the
CJ
worst.
Spiller one with the freaking Toronto patch on it. And it's like, listen, I know that's bad, but if you go to the 90s, they're almost identical jerseys. It's
Yeah.
blue on white, right? What variation are you getting? You would have to go all the way back to the blue AFL, right? Because that was like baby blue. It wasn't royal blue. So that would be a change. But come on, navy blue, I get it. If you did it with the Nike style of jersey now, it looked just like a Patriots jersey.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's the only
I mean, that's your throwback.
that's the only like different jersey they have out of all the jerseys they've
I mean, the
worn.
logo, you can do whatever you want with the logo.
Well-
There's been so many logos. I mean, they do.
They have that
the-
unused logo that I used to use for the podcast.
Right, the old one.
The old one. That was just the bee with the buffalo around it, And
Oh yeah, I was just thinking the red buffalo.
no, the standing buffalo,
I don't
yeah.
like that
Yeah.
about Red Buffalo.
But you know what comes with those throwback jerseys, the 2000s? Red helmets.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
what they're doing next season. I'm telling you right now.
With the blue stripe. and
Yep.
the- yes.
It actually had a navy blue stripe on it, though. It was different from the red helmets from the 90s. It didn't have a royal blue stripe on it.
I feel like the marketing team just wants to mess with us.
Well, why did
That's like
why
their favorite thing to do.
Why did Labatt release those throwback tees with the red helmet on it?
Never know. I
Right.
don't know.
It's all to throw shade. And why is Allen wearing these helmets out of the tunnel, even though he's not supposed to? You know what I mean? Like, it's all a marketing ploy just to get people excited and see the reaction, and then they're going to unveil it next year. I'm telling you.
I
Right.
hope so. Because I like, even though it's widely, I think, said is like
It's
one
like-
of the worst jerseys.
But here's the thing. Comparing it to the Sabres, right? That's like the goat heads with us. We like the goat heads, right? The black and red. People before us do not like the goat heads. They like the original blue and gold, right?
I'm waiting for the slug.
I
gonna say-
want the slug.
No.
I
want
want
the
the
slug.
slug.
No.
Yes.
The slug was amazing.
My next jersey purchase is a Ryan Miller slug.
No!
Yes.
The slug
Yes.
is awful.
the
It's
slug
not,
is
though.
amazing. That's what I grew up with.
Here's
So
the thing.
That's
it's
fair, but-
amazing
Here's
to
an
me.
all-time thought. Listen to this. Bills Sabres. Let's recognize other professional national teams of other sports in the city. Okay. Even the Bandits too.
I was going to say Bandits as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bills. Sabres. Jersey matchup. The Bills wear black and red with a slug on the side of the head.
Oh my god.
That's black.
We're going complete
yes.
mash together.
Yes, let's mesh
So
it.
what?
Out of all the
I'm
logos-
expecting from the Sabres a orange and black with a raccoon on it, because that's what our mascot is, right? A raccoon.
Yeah,
Bandit?
the Bandits, yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure.
No, and
then
the
what
the
you
Sabres,
can put on?
the Sabres just wear Rochester wear the jerseys from the Team USA when they played in Orchard Park, when they were just long sleeve Bills jerseys. Come on.
You're going crazy, Joe.
No, this needs to happen.
I mean, there could be a
No,
want.
honestly though,
I
here's
don't
the thing.
know if there's a need.
Here's the thing, okay? Bills, Sabres, Bandits, right?
Bisons.
Bisons are AAA, technically
but still.
professional, but still. The Bisons do that. They have a Bills jersey, Sabres jersey, and Bandits jersey.
That's just because AAA is like allowed to do basically
Right,
whatever
they can
they
do
want.
whatever. But the Bisons also do something cool. Side note here, if you're a Star Wars fan. They actually have a script written by Lucasfilm for their Star Wars.
Yeah.
Night. Like, they send it and get it checked.
Have you seen?
They're the only team that does that. It's
Right.
fantastic.
But I
So
know-
it's verified by Disney and Lucasfilm as, like, Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's not canon, unfortunately, but it's verified by Disney and Lucasfilm.
That's sick.
And then they did the whole Marvel mashup thing, and
they had
their
the
own
Captain
logo with
Americas.
that.
Yeah. Oh, they had that. First of all, that was cool. But then they had the Defenders of the Diamond,
Yeah.
which was
Yeah.
the new Captain America, Sam Wilson. His like white Captain America
like,
shirt.
suit, yeah.
But it was jersey form. I was like, this is like brilliant.
I
I
love
would
when
buy
triple-
that just to
The
have that
Bisons, I think, are always one of the leading
crossover.
minor league
Yeah.
teams to make. Because if I remember correctly, the Bisons were one of the first teams to do the Friday night fireworks.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, they have just been a
The
leader
cutting edge. You know
in
why, though? It's the
making-
Buffalo sports market, I think. That's truthfully what it is. And yeah, you could say a lot of people, like the Bisons aren't packed every night, right? But at the same time, you have so many, like, Buffalo's driven by its sports teams.
Yeah.
First of all,
I've
it's a
never
hockey
seen
town.
a city. See, everyone keeps saying that
You'll
when
see
I
it.
moved here.
You'll see it. I'm telling you
and
right now.
I
You'll
like.
see
I
it.
haven't felt like the hockey like
The Bills
city.
are always the Bills. That's the NFL team. They're in Orchard Park, okay? They're the Buffalo Bills, but they play in Orchard Park. That Sabres team at its height, that's what the city's built on. It's a hockey town. You're so close to Canada where the heart of hockey really was back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, like you'll see when the Sabres are getting good now, right? You will see it become a hockey town. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, as long
That's
as
what it is.
It becomes decent.
It just has been bad for 15 years.
I mean, I believe tomorrow is almost sold out.
Yeah.
It's near.
And that's the
Sold
listen.
out.
I went to the opener a couple years ago when they still had the soccer coach
Oh,
Kruger,
Mr. Ralph
and
Kruger.
Eichel was iffy. Like the whole thing was starting to happen,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was no one there. The 50-50 got up to like $1,500.
on the home
Yeah.
opener.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah. No,
Nothing.
that's how bad we were. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if, they would pan to some people with the paper bags over their head.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Well, I mean, that's how it usually was with the Sabres. I mean, for a long time. I mean, this is like the first year I think everybody's been like, oh my God, there's hope for once in our life. I mean, I keep on seeing everybody like, I haven't been this excited for a season. It's like, no, you have. It was last year.
It was
Like, come on. No, be honest with yourself. You were excited last year.
the hype last year was definitely real.
I think,
But
I mean,
think it's just grown so
th-
much.
yeah,
on
it's
the season
increased.
that they had.
Yeah.
Because
It-
I know, Dan.
It's not that I hate the Sabres. Trust me. I just try
no,
to be. I
you
try
wanna
to be
the guy that
the
wants
devil.
to keep everyone's eyes open and be like, hey, just look. Just
Yeah.
We know the Sabres. We gotta like.
Sell down for a minute.
But I think after last season, there's got to be some excitement.
I definitely have hope for this season. It's just the only problem is that it's kind of like a relationship. You open your heart too many times,
It's
and then you're
toxic.
just like,
It's a toxic.
I can't
relationship.
do this anymore. Because I've opened my heart to the Sabres multiple times, and they have just thrown it on the ground and stomped on it a million times, over and over and over and over
I will
and
say,
over again.
this Sunday, because I know we're just talking about jerseys, we see the return of one of the greatest jerseys of all time in just team combos. We see Bucko Bruce and those creamsicles back.
Yeah, those creamsicles. That's going to be a nice thing to, see this
Yeah.
week.
I'm waiting for Friday when I get paid to buy my Baker Mayfield creamsicle jersey. And
I mean, does Vita Vea become Warren Sapp
yes,
for a game?
absolutely.
Does he just become Warren Sapp for a game?
Absolutely. That entire
I mean, just the jersey just flip around everything.
Antoine Winfield becomes there's just the safety version of Rondé Barber. I mean, listen. It's gonna be a tough game against the Lions, but we'll talk more on Friday about it. But
Right.
I'm just excited to see the creamsicles because I had a Mike Allstott as a kid, creamsicle jersey, and now that I know my team is kind of okay, and I don't have to sit through depressing years anymore, I'm excited. I mean,
Well, I think now your team's definitely in the drive. I mean, I don't think there was any threat from Atlanta.
no,
Neither Carolina. It was really between you and the Saints.
it's just us and the Saints.
Yeah, and the Saints are still decent. It's just more
They had a
Derek
good
Carr's. Derek Carr's just injured right now
And it's
because they did shut out New England, which
Yeah.
is how hard is that?
And
I
also-
don't know.
their offense is the problem. It's not the defense.
No, it's not. It is. Their defense is one of the best defenses I think I've seen in a while.
It's
that
definitely
their
the most
corner
underrated.
duo is so amazing. I think they have the biggest turnover differential. They have a lot of picks. I mean, the thing with the Saints is that their defense does win championships, and that's what Dennis Allen's known for.
Yeah. And no matter what, if you have Marshawn Lattimore and Tyrann Mathieu in that backfield, you have a solid defense.
Right. And it is a solid offense if they all stay healthy.
If they could stay healthy.
I mean, Michael Thomas has stayed healthy right now.
Wild. A very weird thing to
Yeah,
say.
very weird to
say into week 6 is that Michael Thomas is still playing is wild.
Right. And then Olave, the only reason his production's down is because of Derek Carr's injury.
Yeah.
But Derek Carr is at least playing through the injury because it's the same injury that Anthony Richardson just got put on IR for.
Yeah.
So it just means that he got a less severe version of it, and he's lucky to be playing right now.
Time is 2:32. I think we'll just take a little break here, and then we'll just come back and talk more Bills, and just maybe do a little. If the Blitz here, we'll maybe do a little immaculate grid.
Woo!
That's only if we're good.
Only.
You listen to the Blitz on 91.3 WBNY. Welcome back to the Blitz on 91.3 WBNY. Buffalo's original alternative since 1981, 83, 82. One of those
82.
years.
You were right in the range.
Yeah, I'm around those years. I didn't pull up music to play to. I could do some right now. But, listen, it's fine. Listen, this is my third time still doing it. I'm still working out the kinks here.
Third time's the charm. Not.
All right. Listen.
I'm just kidding, Frank. I'm just joking with
So
you.
mean to
It's so rude.
No.
so mean.
You know what I want to say right now?
What do you want to say?
Slugs are coming back. I just want to say that again.
Stop it. Is that going to be the reverse retro for this year?
It should be. Why are we? Okay,
I think next year.
Here's the thing: you have the goat heads already.
I think you have
Why would you
to-
just reverse the goat heads instead of reversing another jersey that you could do?
I hated these.
You know
years
the
reverse retros.
the reverse retro where it was like just our whole jersey but like gold and white, where it's like the pants looked horrible.
Last year?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, they
it was
were
like
awful.
for the couple of games. Just replace it with the slugs. Honestly, if they're gonna call it a reverse retro, the reverse of the goat head should be the slug. Should it not be?
The slug should be.
Because it should be if you're gonna go goat head as the regular reverse.
That's what I was saying. You don't
The
need
slug
two
should
goat
be the
heads.
reverse.
Yeah, you need another one.
Right.
And those swords that they used to wear were horrible too.
Hold on. I liked the swords.
The swords were okay.
With the buffalo at the bottom?
No.
I thought those were pretty
I
cool.
thought they were okay.
They were like really outdated. Like, yeah, they're supposed to be retro, I guess, but like, let's make it something that people actually know. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't watch the Sabres play in those jerseys. You know what I mean? Like
It's
that.
a reverse retro.
Yeah, but that had no standing with me. If they did that with the slugs and made them white with like a royal blue slug instead of navy, like, come on, we can make that happen right there. That's all I'm saying.
It's like, I understand some people think the slug was ugly, but a lot of people thought the goat head was horrible because it looked like the Montreal Canadiens with the colors. So it's like, give it a rest.
Not growing up
You
a
know?
Sabres fan and seeing the goat head, I thought that was one of the greatest logos.
Okay,
I've
so
ever seen.
here's the real thing though, real quick. Longtime listener and former producer Evan DiPasquale just texted me something. Got a tip.
Oh no.
They're not doing reverse retro anymore
No.
because Adidas is not the maker of the
Right, it's
NHL.
Fanatics.
It's Fanatics now.
which is the worst.
I want to scream an expletive into this microphone, but I'm not going to.
Well, I mean, there's always a chance that they could.
Yeah, but save the money, Fanatics. You can't even make jerseys where the numbers stay on them. Like, come on. Like, let's just be honest here.
The reverse retros where I literally have the two Panthers ones.
Look,
And
Yeah, and I could grab the number on one and just yank it
Yeah,
off.
just it's
Like,
gone.
that's like, yeah.
I would just like to comment. I'm on a website to
Oh,
go
God.
through all the jerseys, right? Because I don't know.
Did you
all
just
the
get
jerseys.
malware or something?
No, it's funny. There's a header. And it says debut of the Turd Burger.
What?
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, that's what it's called. The Turd Burger jersey.
What is this?
I honestly don't know at all. I don't. I mean, Joe, Chris, because Chris is now here.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, give yourself an intro.
Chris.
Frank didn't even think to introduce
I don't think
you.
you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah,
no,
it's
you're
on.
good. You're on.
Dan turned it on,
Yeah,
so we're good.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You went behind the back on you, Frank.
My helicopter
Wait,
producing.
so they want the yellow ones?
That
Like the
had-
yellow practice ones from 2005?
With the buffalo right here, right? That's disgusting.
Debuted in 2013.
Oh, no, wow, I was way off on that, I guess.
This was after the slug.
Post-slug kind of wanted to return back to the circle with the two
But yeah,
swords.
that's the reason it's called the Turd Burger is because the team president called it that.
That
called
just
the
shows you
jersey.
the faith.
Like
they
that's
had
how
in the
bad it
Sabres.
was.
Yeah.
Like that, really?
That's why it's exciting to watch the Sabres now, I guess. But yeah, I guess this has turned into a jersey conversation topic.
I don't know what happened.
You know, we just
Wait a
went with
second.
it, okay?
Chris, I see you have a Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes, sir. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles,
Why
fly.
are you shaking your head over there, Frank?
Vince Chris, we talked about it last week, and I'm not a fan of it.
So I have to ask. We're talking about alternate jerseys here. The Kelly Greens.
Oh.
What did you think when they were first announced?
I absolutely loved it.
I do too.
mean, those are like the best jerseys you can ever ask for. I mean, just the colorway, the way the bird eagle is on the helmet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
I'm
it's
not
clean.
a fan.
I like it more than just the weird
don't have to
forest,
be a
the
fan,
forest
Frank.
green. You're an NFC rival. What are you talking about? Of course you're not going to be a fan.
What does that mean? I love Atlanta's dirty bird throwback, and they're in my division. Exactly. Shut down.
Yeah.
What's
yeah,
with
I guess
all this
so.
hatred towards Philly? Was it because of the Rays? I know that's a different sport.
What do the Rays have to do with this? We didn't play Philly.
Oh
The
God.
Phillies made it
The-
farther.
by the
than
way, the
Rays.
Blitz.
further.
I'll plug that. The Blitz new Instagram account. There's a video of Frank breaking down on the benches
It's-
out in the lounge.
It is great. We're
That's
going to
tough.
be posting more.
Yeah,
That video's haunted me now.
we're making some memes. Yeah, that will haunt you. Whenever I'll change just the score graphic on it. Whenever a team you like just goes down, we'll just put that over the top of it.
Oh my God, there's going to be so many Tampa Bay ones.
Tampa Bay,
The
Bucks,
Buccaneers,
the
the
Rays,
Panthers, the
Panthers,
Rays.
yeah, the Florida Panthers. Come on, like
Whatever.
I'll do one for Dan too. I've got video stock of him I could throw out there.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
That is true.
You don't
do.
know. I've got you grittying down
Yeah,
the hall
that
at
is
work.
true.
Yeah,
That is true.
that could be just blasted out. Like you have no idea. The ammunition I have is unreal.
Yeah,
That's all
but the
I'm saying.
funny thing is you don't have access to the Instagram. Only I do.
I
Can't believe
don't.
we're blackmailing you right
But
now.
you know what? I do because I was the first one to sign into the Blitz email.
I didn't use that for the Instagram.
Darn,
You
I
used your
thought I
own
had
email?
I did.
Dad,
Use a personal email
use
for
the Blitz
Instagram?
email. What are you doing?
That's the only reason Nelly made it.
Did you use your personal WBNY email or your personal email?
Personal.
Oh,
my
God.
I use my personals for it, all right?
Dan, we're changing it because then we got to pass that account off when we leave.
Yeah, that's not hard to do.
Then your email's gone though. What do you mean?
The email's off the I'm trying to think of
Account?
the log.
But
yeah,
here's the
account.
thing: if
I
we
can
put
switch over.
put the Blitz email in there, then we can make the prompt.
Joe, we can have this conversation off air. It does not need to be on here.
It does though. The
No,
people
it
need to
does
know,
not.
Dan. The people need to know.
No, they don't. They just need to know we have an Instagram.
What was your personal email so we can have everyone heckle you?
No,
let's,
Everyone's sending emails.
Yeah.
to
Let's
Dan.
do like a Chandler Jones to Buda Baker yesterday. Does no one get that
I did
reference?
not hear that.
What
Chandler
happened?
Jones posted on his Instagram story Buda Baker's and Isaiah Simmons' phone numbers.
Oh, that's great.
Yikes! Whoa!
I tried calling it at like 2:30 at last night, and he did deactivated the phone number.
Or you changed
I'll just
it,
post
yeah.
Dan's and say Josh Allen's phone number, and then
John-
just have everyone just spam call him.
Oh my God, Josh Allen! I love you, Josh
And then they
Allen.
hear Dan. What?
I mean, That's how we get followers. That's how we get media attention. Let's
Joe
go.
that was a very good impression of me.
You actually like that?
I actually like that.
Okay, cool.
That would be how I would respond.
Oh my god.
Then you at one point you'd be like, I am Josh Allen.
I'm gonna pull. Mr. Tanner Saunders sometimes sends us clips of Mr. Tom Bowerly, and one of them is "I am he." That's what I'll do. I am he. Because people were going up to him, asking him, "Are you him?" And he's like, "I am he." Is great. Is a great.
Are
you him?
Are you him?
Are you him?
I am he.
That's some like Star Wars level stuff, though.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like something Darth Vader would just let rip. You know what I mean?
He. No, I can't do a Vader.
I am he.
All right, that was pretty good, Vader. That was a pretty good Vader.
It's just James Earl Jones impression more than anything.
Yeah.
But,
yeah,
no, so
there's a little breathiness to it.
yeah, a little. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Listen. The alternate jerseys can be fun to talk about, and like you just pulled up that Sabres one, which gave me PTSD from the drought, and like I guess we still are technically in the drought, but
yeah,
things are trending up, I guess. But yeah, the Bills color rush Sunday night. That's where all this started, I guess.
Bucks creamsicles.
Bucks, are they Sunday night or Sunday? Are they playing in creamsicles?
We got moved up. Our game got moved up from 1 to 4:25.
Ooh,
so we got flexed into
look at that. Baker's
kind of
inching towards prime
spot.
time. Yeah.
And
Is it a CBS game?
Yeah.
Ooh, you are in CBS prime time then, because Jim and Romo only pick one game, and that's the one they wanted. Then
and
look at that.
It's Tampa Detroit 2.
That'll be a good game too, I think.
I think so, because Detroit is probably definitely winning the NFC North, most likely. And the Bucks right now hold the top spot in the NFC South.
And then we have the NFC East winners here.
I wouldn't say winners yet.
No, you don't
Really?
think so?
I don't know. I'm just.
Are you?
I
are
mean,
you,
the way the
are you
Eagles
like
started-
optimistic, or are you like? Kinda,
I mean, I would like to be optimistic, but
Or you
just the
being Dan?
secondary. It's just the
yeah.
secondary.
I will say
iffy.
their games this year have not been as like impactful as they were last year.
no.
Yeah.
When they were like whatever they were, how far did they go undefeated? 11.
They were
Last
like
year,
last year, like 7-0,
7-0, 8-0,
before they lost.
like when they were really cooking, and then they're like, oh, the Vikings are going to come in and take it, and then they just stomped on them. Like I was like, wow, like this team is complete. You have the best center in the NFL, Jason Kelce. I mean,
the greatest,
the best offensive line, arguably.
the brotherly shove, baby.
Yeah, and then unfortunate injuries, people started to question, like against the 49ers, I guess, but the Eagles just played a more complete game, honestly. I will say that. You should have heard Dan last year. That's all I'm saying. As an Eagles fan, listen, before I leave,
Can we
before
pull up the tape?
Yeah, I'm going to make a highlight reel of just fly, Eagles, fly, just screaming it into the mic. That and Derrick Henry excite him more than anything. So
yeah, I mean, it was funny on Friday.
Shut your mouth.
Me and Frank.
Oh God.
There were actually during the time we were making our picks, even Alex was here, and there were people out in the Checkerboard Lounge.
Oh, yeah.
It was alumni.
The alumni came by and they heard us.
And of course, we didn't know it was them, and we weren't told they were coming. So we just thought it was like, people in the Checkerboard Lounge being loud. And I just start screaming about Derrick Henry, and all I can hear in the background are just laughs. And I'm like, wow. Like I even like on the Instagram, I'm like, I'm sorry if we were too loud.
I saw it because they
was
posted
talking
all the
about
pictures,
the king.
and everyone was just sitting in the Checkerboard Lounge, and I'm just like, in that moment, Dan right now is screaming.
Yeah, because all it is that you can see the on-air sign lighting up, and I'm like, oh, I know what was happening at that moment.
Can I throw something out there real quick about the NFL? I'm sick of Tua in the MVP conversation, and now that they beat the Giants and the Bills lost to the Jags, it's over, right? Tua's better than Josh Allen. You hear that? Been hearing about that?
Who's been saying this?
Have you been
Nick
on
Wright.
Miami?
You've
Miami
gotta
Twitter
end up
too much?
somewhere,
Have you heard Nick Wright? He literally did a trumpet fanfare the Monday morning show.
Well, Nick Wright.
Like
is
you
Right.
always joke about it, but he did it. Like
I
he
know
actually
Nick,
did it.
Well, Nick Wright actually he has like Mountain Mahomes,
And he cherry picks stats
yeah.
against Josh Allen too, which really,
Right.
I guess, like I respect the bit, like I really do, right?
I don't even know if it's a bit.
It is a
anymore.
bit. It's 100% a bit because
His love for Kansas City?
His hate against Josh Allen just to incite Bills fans to go crazy. that just gets him views. That's all he's doing it for. If you watch his podcast, like separate from that, he doesn't really do that very much. But I just want to point out here, QBR on the season, Brock Purdy's first, of course, because the machine, unfortunately. That is Kyle Shanahan's system. And then you have the Bills with Josh Allen at 77.7 right after, and Tua's one behind at 75.8. So, and Mahomes is 73.5, just ahead of Jared Goff. Baker Mayfield is then 6th with 70.2. And then we'll throw in Jalen Hurts. He's 11th at 61.0.
Hey,
weird.
You don't throw him in.
Yeah.
Weird.
He's Jalen freaking Hurts.
And
He
he's
cares
not Baker
about-
freaking
he's
Mayfield.
not. He's not
Stat.
Jalen Hurts. He's Jalen Hulu has live sports. Okay, get it right.
That's the real name. That's the full name.
Have you not seen that commercial?
It is so weird that that's just the perfect, like...
It all fits in his name. It's perfect, yeah.
I'm telling you, when Baker gets his commercials back in Raymond James, where he's
At
cleaning
home,
the pirate
at
ship,
home with the
at home,
Buccaneers.
yeah,
he
at home
sleeps
with
on the
Baker
pirate
Mayfield.
ship in the captain's quarters. It's going to be the greatest commercial I've ever seen in my life.
He has to.
They really should bring that
I don't know
back.
why.
I will say that
Those commercials
Baker
were
really
always
should.
entertaining. I will say that.
How are
No.
you going to do it with Cleveland, but not Tampa?
Yeah, Cleveland, let's just say the armpit of the NFL, unfortunately.
Yes.
So
Consistently, because they have...
let's get rid of our first round draft pick for the creep. That's a great idea. That's
Well,
exactly
a couple
what we wanna
first
do.
round picks.
Couple
and
first round
A
picks.
fully guaranteed contract.
And then OBJ's dad got mad and then tanked the entire thing and sent a hype video on how little he throws to his
And you
open
heard
son.
OBJ and Baker are now good.
Yeah.
Why
because
wouldn't
he
they
was
be?
talking about that.
Yeah.
Because like the whole media was like, oh, these
It's
two
the
hate
same
each
thing
other.
with Diggs and Allen. It's the exact same thing. Oh,
Where's
my
Diggs'
sources
dad?
say Stephon Diggs wants out of Buffalo. No. What sources are you hearing that
Joe,
from?
you love that reference. Don't
I do,
you?
because you're just like, you think you're the king of the media. You're just so unbelievably wrong.
He's just wrong about every other sport.
All I
except
know about
basketball.
hockey is that the puck is black. Really? That's
And
all
my
your
friend
ESPN
Gary,
is
my
getting.
friend is Gary Bettman.
Yeah, your ESPN's getting this massive NHL deal. Nope, not even going to comment on it.
Shohei
the puck
Ohtani is
black.
not an MVP candidate.
That was wild that he even said that. That is unbelievable.
And he can't be the face of baseball because
Nope.
he needs an interpreter
Yep.
from 2 years ago.
Rasmus
still hold that
Dahlin
receipt.
couldn't even speak when he came here. Speak English, I should say. He didn't even know the language.
Couldn't even speak.
I mean, he could speak, but I mean, like native dialect, not Buffalonian. So, I don't know. It's just.
Oh, we have our own language.
Probably.
Buffalonian
Have
is
you
now
not?
a-
Have you not heard about our accents
No,
and
I
stuff?
know.
I don't know. I don't think you guys have
Coffee,
an accent.
hockey, all that's instead of hockey.
Is that Buffalo?
Say hockey.
Hockey.
Okay, you actually say it, but you've been around for a while. You're assimilating into the culture a little bit.
Hockey.
I've
Hockey.
never really said hockey before.
Are you
Hockey.
from here or are you from Philly?
I lived most of my life in North Carolina, believe it or not.
Oh,
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we're spreading
I made
out.
the Philly assumption off of the sweatshirt he's
No,
currently
you're
wearing,
good.
So.
You're good. Yeah, no, my dad worked like around Philly area when I was little, so he just grabbed Philly. My dad was born and raised here, so he's a big Bills fan.
Okay, cool.
He's got all 4 tapes of
the Super
Not
Bowl.
gonna bring that up.
I knew when you said all 4 tapes.
He's got all
I was
4
like,
tapes of
Dan's
them.
crying right now in the other studio.
So if you want to watch them,
But it's
Oh,
2:54 here. And I know Dan wants to get to his game, as I'm really excited for it.
Oh boy.
Let's see how fast we could crack out this immaculate grid.
Oh, is it the trap remix?
I can get the trap music.
No, it's okay.
Are you
It's
sure?
okay. We'll get
It's
trap.
okay.
Well,
It's okay.
can we get trap for Dan's game? Is that a possibility at all?
No,
You know, come on.
Maybe.
A little
Dan,
trap. Just a little
Dan.
remix
maybe.
or something.
I'll try to integrate
As Steve Perry
it, okay?
says, what you mean to me in open arms? Come on.
Look,
Have open arms.
I got
Come
a
on.
couple of soundtracks, all right? Like, give me a break.
All right.
Okay, all right. We got to get in this immaculate grid. Come on.
That's you.
Oh, that's me? Okay, sorry. I
Dan,
thought you were...
you are the immaculate grid guy.
If you've never played Immaculate Grid before,
God.
it's a 3x3 grid with 3 teams on the top, 3 teams on the row. Today's Immaculate Grid is the Colts, the Cardinals, and Super Bowl champion on the top. And on the rows, it's the New England I can't score a point Patriots.
They scored 3
No, they scored 0. They got shut out.
against the Saints.
Yes.
Why did I see 3 points on the
I don't
schedule
know.
then?
But right after them, it is the Saints. And then it is the LA Rams.
LA Rams Super Bowl champ Andrew Whitworth.
We can go that.
That's a good one.
Even though it's so recent.
I got Colts, Patriots, Adam Vinatieri.
They
Yeah.
scored 3 against the Cowboys the week before.
Yeah.
So I
they
messed
got,
those
no,
two
they got
games
shut out
together.
by them. Adam Vinatieri.
Yep.
That's a good one.
47%.
I mean, he is.
Yeah, he's very well known.
Yeah, that's true.
He's the oldest kicker in the NFL, isn't he?
He was.
He was. Yeah.
I was gonna say, he's still kicking?
No way. He kicked for the Patriots for a while, didn't he?
Yeah. It was a little bit there. I mean, Pat's Super Bowl champ. Where do we want to go?
We got to go like really obscure on those teams.
Jason McCourty or Devin McCourty?
Julian Edelman.
Like who's?
No.
Listen.
Chris Hogan.
Oh,
Chris Hogan.
Chris Hogan.
Yeah.
I think Chris Hogan's a fine one there.
Could even do Brian Hoyer on the bench.
Right. Yeah.
Do they have to play or can they ride the bench?
They can ride the bench.
I think they can ride. Chris Hogan was 2%.
There we go. Okay.
Andrew
good.
Whitworth
Former
was
Buffalo
7.
Bill. Yeah.
Hogan
Saints,
was a Bill?
For a while. At the beginning of his career, the Bills missed on him big time. So
The Saints Super Bowl. The only one I know is Drew Brees, which is sad.
anyone
top
in
of
that
my
Bounty
head.
Gate year?
Yeah.
Any defensive player?
Wasn't Malcolm Jenkins one?
Was Malcolm
I
Jenkins?
don't
Let's
know.
take a
could've
shot.
sworn-
Let's take a shot.
I could've sworn
There's
he
a
was
thought
one.
that we could just go straight to Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Nope. Went one too far.
I think Malcolm Jenkins won one with the Saints.
Let's go. What percentage?
2%.
Wow. There we go. Look at that. Alrighty. So Patriots Cardinals now, right?
Yeah.
That's a tough
That's
one.
Oh, yikes.
We got all of Cardinals with Patriots, Saints, and Rams, and then Colts with Saints and Rams.
Colts Saints.
It would have been
Why do I
D-Hop
feel like... Oh.
if that happened.
What are you doing with your hands over there?
I'm
You
I'm
gotta
thinking in my
like,
head.
place it in.
I'm like thinking of the players.
Does Matt Prater work here?
Oh.
My favorite kicker. And I will say it's weird to have a favorite kicker, but Matt Prater is mine.
But Rams, Cardinals, Kurt Warner.
Easy.
Oh, yeah,
That's an
that's-
easy one,
yeah.
though. That'll be a high percentage.
Yeah, it's okay though. It's better than nothing. You know what I mean?
It's an answer.
76.
Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
Better
than
Saints
nothing?
Cardinals. Adrian Pearson.
Was AP a Saint?
That's the question there. I know he's...
Or did Mark Ingram? Or David Johnson? It's one of those three. I swear to God, it's one of those three.
Mark Ingram has definitely been a Saint.
He's been a Raven. I don't think he's been a Cardinal. I really think it's Adrian Pearson.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one, Dan.
Chris agrees with me. I'm going with Chris. 20%.
Look at that.
Really?
Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, listen. I mentioned this guy already, and I have an I really think that this could be correct. Okay, Patriots Cardinals. Brian Hoyer. Did he or did he not play for the Cardinals? I could swear on my life he did. I really think so.
I'll go with it. I
Like, he's a backup,
yeah, I
right?
wanna
He's
say I
floated
think
around.
he's
I think
been
he's
a-
played.
He's been around in like almost every team, I want to say.
He's like a Fitzpatrick. He's bounced everywhere, really.
All right, here's why I don't remember AP being a Saint. New Orleans Saints 2017, Cardinals 2017.
yeah, it was the same year. See, I remember that.
Okay.
Brian Hoyer.
Did he work out?
11%.
Okay.
It worked.
For
So
what?
we have Colts and Saints and Colts and Rams.
What happened?
Colts and Saints.
Colts and Saints.
Colts
and-
Rams. Why does that sound simple? Like, I feel like there's one like right in front of us.
It's not Ryan
Bradford play
Fitzpatrick.
for
Was that?
Colts?
Oh, would
What'd you
that
say?
be Andrew
Did St.
Whitworth?
Bradford play for
Did
the
I
Colts?
mess that up?
No.
No, that would be Bengals.
I know he played for the Rams.
Who played?
Sam Bradford. Did he play for the Colts?
Yeah.
Sam Bradford played for Minnesota,
Cardinals.
Philly,
He got drafted by St. Louis,
Cardinals.
right?
Yeah.
the
When the Rams
Rams.
was back in St. Louis.
I don't know if he played for
I don't think
the
it was
Colts.
Colts
Okay.
because it was Peyton.
Did you put Cardinals Patriots on there?
No, I'll do Brian Hoyer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian Hoyer. Was Marshall Falk a Colt
Okay, so wait. We need to think.
with a Ram? I don't know.
Colts who are we doing right now? Colts Saints or
Colts
Saints
Saints
and
or
Colts-
Colts Rams?
Colts
Either
Rams?
or. Either or.
Mm.
Colts is hard. Does Rock Ya-Sin fit anywhere?
Wait a second. Colts Saints Golden Tate.
Oh,
Oh.
Golden Tate?
No?
No. You just kind of... Colts Saints Golden Tate!
I feel like we played Golden Tate. Where did he play before?
Didn't he go to the
Giants?
Lions?
Detroit Giants.
That's it. Blue jersey. That's what it was.
Seahawks.
Blue jersey threw me off on that one, fellas.
I've got nothing.
Yeah, I'm stumped on that one.
Colts Saints.
I feel like there's probably a big player here. Reggie Bush? No.
No.
Man.
Dan's doing some Jedi mind trick over there right now.
Yannick Ngakoue for
Okay.
Colts and
Did you
Rams.
read that off your computer is the real question, Dan.
No. Yannick Ngakoue.
Nope.
No?
He was a Jag. A
Blake
Colt.
Bortles?
Was Bortles a Colt?
I think he was for a little bit. Minshew!
Minshew doesn't work
No,
anymore.
he wasn't a Saint or Ram.
Minshew is a Colt and a Jag. That's why we're
Yeah.
thinking that.
Yeah, I'll just give up because I said Ngakoue.
Raiders score of 363.
Yep.
Do we want to try and figure out these last two or
Wait,
no?
Saints.
Yeah.
What about Patrick?
I'll do it.
Marshall Falk was one! Ah! I knew Falk was! Oh, that hurts. That hurts my heart. That does. And then the other one, at least with the Colts and Saints, the most popular was Kobe Fleener.
Oh, I would never have guessed
I'm not getting a
No.
single things off Colt Saints.
Was Patrick Robinson one?
I can tell you.
that. He's got the list now. Patrick Robinson.
He was a defensive back. I could have sworn.
No.
No, he wasn't. Darn.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh, no,
we
Patrick
were...
Robinson
No,
was.
Patrick Robinson
Oh, he
was.
was?
Yeah, he's a cornerback.
Yeah.
I don't think we were ever going to get
No.
Saints Colts.
No.
No way.
Anyway,
No, I'm
No
looking at the
way.
list right now. This is wild.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
I-
we're looking
they're-
I
at
don't even know who they are.
Chip Vaughn. Like, I would never have guessed that before my life.
Anyway, time is now 3:02. Take a little break with Dan coming back with his...
More gears grinding.
His-
The affiliate game returns!
We'll be back with Dan breaking our spirits and minds, like always. You listen to the Blitz on 91.3 WBNY.
Welcome back to the Blitz on 91.3 FM WBNY Buffalo, Buffalo's original alternative since 1982, brought to you by the Buffalo State Student Activity Fee. Double D's back in the host seat for an hour, and then I got Friday. Of course, Pick Friday. I'm still joined by Joe Cowie, Frank the Tank, and Chris.
Yeah.
I have to find a nickname.
Yeah, do you
I
have,
have to
do you
find a
do you
nickname.
have a
We-
do you have a preferred nickname?
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay, we're good. That's
What's your last name? If you want to say that on the air, I should say.
It's Giacobello.
We're good.
I'm turning gears thinking
I
of a
know, we
nickname
gotta
right now.
think of nicknames. Trust me.
The
That will be in the
Italian
process.
Stallion?
No,
Oh
Are
my
you
god.
that's already taken. Yes, I am.
That's
Italian.
Rocky Balboa,
That's Rocky
though.
Balboa. That's taken.
I mean, as a Philly fan, it kind of works
The
though.
Buffalo Stallion?
Too close to the Buffalonian, Frank. We can't have overlap.
I'm Frank the Tank.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but it's funny because you're not anything like Frank the Tank.
That
You know what
is
I mean?
true.
Like,
I don't know. I have freakouts about my Rays.
well, no offense, you're not 800 pounds. You know what I mean? So like, that's a whole different thing.
All right. All right. Let's move on. We got a game to play, all right? And if you've never listened to one of our affiliate games before,
Yikes!
yikes, exactly, yeah. But go back on the podcast, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, anywhere where you find podcasts. Go find them. They're always so fun. I have an intro by one of them, and that's when we did MLB with AA and AAA
Why didn't you play that
because I wasn't producing.
for the affiliate game? You should have played it for this hour.
I like this music, okay?
Listen, it is good.
Don't judge me.
Is this the NHL on TNT?
Yes, great music.
Don't copyright strike us, please.
But there's a reason I'm playing the NHL theme.
Oh boy.
Is because we're doing not the NHL and the AHL. We're doing the NHL to the ECHL.
Oh, God.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are
I thought
going
it
a
was the
step farther. Because we did the AHL before.
Yeah, we did, and
Uh,
it was horrible.
A of course, we're gonna have to revisit at some point when there's a whole new cast and see how good their knowledge is. But we got some returning guys, so I rather have the ECHL. Chris, you're just in for the ride. I'm sorry.
I'm here.
That's exactly the attitude I like to hear.
He doesn't like minor Franks.
Now, of course, I made rules this time, so they're very clear to me. The rules are that there are no phones and computers. That's really the only main rule. But I will give you the team name and logo first. I will describe the logo, like I usually do.
Can I just peek over and see, or is the name on your computer?
No, because that will give it away. Then your first hint will be if they play in the North, South, Mountain, or Central Division, and then the location of the team, which is in which state.
Okay.
Then your next hint, you have 3 hints. Then you will be given East or West Conference of the NHL team, and then you will be given the AHL team as a last resort.
I hate this.
So, as all the times I play games, I must bring back the game music.
Oh my god.
The OG game music.
This is post-traumatic stress disorder right now. Like that's what's happening.
Did you play this for the G League one too?
Yes, he plays it for every affiliate
I play
game.
it for almost everyone, yeah. But it is the OG game music because I don't play it that much. So, I will keep record of the score. You guys can all work together. So, don't worry. I do also have a map, so I can make sure which state they're in.
God.
So, we're going to start off with the Florida Everblades. And
Florida.
They are a gator, green, blue gator.
It's
just very
It's the
aggressive.
Panthers.
It's my team, the home of Matthew Tkachuk and Sergei Bobrovsky, the Florida Panthers.
That's correct. You are 1-1.
I see all the quote tweets all the time from them.
We're all on a team, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But trust me, the first one is usually always a layup in my game.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
No problem. We are now going to the Idaho Steelheads. And
Steel.
Steelheads.
Pittsburgh's known for steel.
Pittsburgh's
And
Penguins.
their logo is basically the name, and then behind the name is a fish.
Fishing City.
Is
Could be
a
in Baltimore as
Great
well.
fish.
Can you lower the music just a little? I'm dying over
Oh,
here.
yeah, sure.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. That's okay.
Yeah, fragile ears over here, man. Come on.
I'm dying.
I'm sorry.
The steel is what...
Do we want to go with the steel thing? What do you think?
I mean,
you guys got hints that you can use. You guys got 3
But we don't.
hints.
Out of the entire game,
Or just
No,
or is it
no,
just
for
for
each
each
one.
one.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
give us a hint. Come on. I thought we had 3 for the entire game.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
we
what I
gotta use caution here, okay?
No, of course not. I'm not that mean. Okay, guys?
Just jump to the AHL team.
So you already know it's in Idaho.
Yes.
So,
Idaho. Where is Idaho? Does anyone know?
Northwest.
Okay.
yeah.
and
Sounds
then
about
they
right.
are in the Mountain Division.
Okay. Hint 2. That did nothing.
In 2?
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
If we
Their
have 3,
team-
we're gonna use all 3. I mean, that's just what's gonna happen.
No, you guys got to think about it, okay? Or else I will put limits.
No.
Don't abuse
Game
it.
rules have already been explained. That's what they are.
I can change the rules, Joe. Do not
Mid-game?
tempt-
Not mid-game.
I've
You
done
can't
it
change
mid-game.
NFL rules mid-game. So you can't
That's
change these
the
rules
NFL.
mid-game.
They've
This
done
is
it
the
before.
Blitz.
I'll boycott.
Okay. This NHL team's in the West Conference.
Okay, so not Pittsburgh. Man.
Can I have a list of NHL
fishing.
teams in front of me so I if I don't know them all, I can just pull from it?
Yes.
Like I'm not going to look. I'm
Yes,
telling you right
yes.
now. I'm just getting the list of the
You
divisions.
can have a
in each
list
team.
of the teams. Yes.
Yeah, because I don't know the Mountain
That's
Division.
fair. That's fair. Well, the Mountain Division is for
Is-
the ECH.
Okay, that's why you said Mountain. I was like, I don't think that's a thing.
No, we have the
no.
Atlantic, Metropolitan, Central, and Pacific.
Right.
That's,
No,
that's all
this
that's in the NHL.
this goes
So I'm-
ECHL.
I'm guessing it's Pacific. Would it be Seattle?
Yeah, that's what
the Kraken,
Kraken.
It's up there.
White Lightning.
I will not give you the AHL team because it does give away the answer.
Okay, I think Seattle. I don't know how anyone else feels about those old crap
I'll,
boys.
I guess I'll go with you.
And remember, there are some teams that do not have.
I don't think Seattle does. I think
There's
they
4
they're
teams
too
that
new.
do
no
not.
because they're the expansion team. I don't think they have them.
Yeah.
Listen,
I don't know what other teams are like around that area.
maybe we don't need to think around the area, guys.
That's true.
We very well could be. We've had the MLB stuff be across the country.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's no...
Joe, you should be a veteran at this.
Okay.
But it is on the west.
Yeah, the teams that do not have an ECHL affiliate: Arizona, St. Louis, Vancouver, and Winnipeg.
Okay. Here's what I want to do, though.
So Seattle
Follow me
is
to the
in play.
south. Follow me to the south end of the country. Okay?
Okay.
This could be gutsy. This is literally an ADD, just impulsive guess. Okay, you ready for this? Dallas. Dan, I want to just
I like
further.
it.
I want
Dallas.
to further say I have nothing in front of me, so you don't think I'm just cheating. It's
Okay.
literally a list of NHL
That's fine.
teams.
I like Dallas. I was gonna go Dallas or Kings, but I think the Kings AHL.
I need an answer.
I think Dallas.
Dallas?
I like Dallas.
I'll go with Dallas with you guys.
Give yourself a round of applause. Dallas is
What?
correct.
Let's go!
Let's go! Oh my god!
What a pull!
I just know they're not going to be where we think they're going to be. It's go the opposite. That's what we have to do here. Wow, I might retire after that.
That's insane.
Alrighty, Dan.
We are now going to Jacksonville.
Jumbo shrimp?
I wish. Jacksonville Icemen.
Oh, that's horrible. Can you give us one hint to start, and then we can ponder?
One hint to start. Yes, I can do that. They are in, of course, Florida.
Oh,
That
yeah,
should
that
not
makes
be
sense.
a
Doesn't count.
shocker.
That
By
doesn't
the way.
count as a hint.
By the way, Florida and Jacksonville. Jacksonville's not part of Florida.
Duval.
And they are in.
Their football team plays more in London than they do in Jacksonville. So
They are in the South Division
South. So
because
Midwest meant South last time. So do we switch them?
I was gonna go Colorado.
The Avalanche, kind of like that.
There's Iceman, and they have like the.
Oh, the
Yeah.
picks, yeah, and then they fall down the mountain in the Avalanche. I like it. What do you think?
I'm thinking that could be one.
Okay, do you have any other idea?
I have no idea. No.
Okay, all right.
I'm honestly
let's
stumped
rock it.
on
Let's
all
rock.
these.
final answer,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Colorado Avalanche.
yeah.
You are completely wrong. It is our own Buffalo Sabres.
Whoa, we have an ECHL team in Jacksonville. Yikes!
Yeah, it was-
that needs to be pulled immediately. We need that out of there.
It is brand new because they just signed a contract with each other.
Oh, that's right. I should have known that.
Yep.
They just signed the contract.
Yep.
We
Come
should've
on,
got
Joe.
more hints.
Oh my god.
You know what? That's also on me. I shouldn't have pulled the trigger on Colorado so fast.
No, that's 100% on me. I literally on my podcast have talked about that months ago when they first signed the contract.
We're now going to
God.
a very fun name. The Savannah Ghost Pirates.
That's sick.
Yeah.
It is.
I want a Ghost Pirates jersey.
Davy Jones Locker. The
And
Dutchman.
this I will not be able to give the AHL team.
Okay.
Because
Can we
it
have a
gives-
hint to start?
Yes. They are in.
Okay, listen. If
This-
it's a
this hit-
team like Jacksonville and you say they're in Florida, that does not count as a hint. That's
This-
common knowledge.
This also, I know where Savannah is.
They're in Savannah, Georgia.
Georgia.
I know where Georgia.
Yeah.
Hey, it's part of the game. I made the rules. That
All right,
way.
then hint number 2 then, because that was no help.
They are in the South Division.
I don't know ECHL divisions.
Fine, we're just gonna get rid of the Division 1. It seems no help to you.
No, it's
Yeah,
no
it
help.
doesn't.
I don't follow
Fine.
the ECHL.
I
I'm sorry.
I don't
Fine,
know.
then
I
you
didn't know
guys
there
are
was a
just getting
mountain
the
division.
state for your first hint. This team is in the West.
Okay. Ghost Pirates.
In the West.
Savannah Ghost Pirates. Chris, first thoughts.
Gosh, I have no idea. This is all so hard. When you
That's
don't
what I
watch
love to
when you
hear.
don't watch NHL,
Wait,
man, this
what
is
do
really...
pirates fear?
The Kraken. But also, I think it could be
Like-
dumb. It could be like some dumb thing where it actually is the
Could be
Ducks.
some dumb thing.
Like you go from playing the playing on the Ghost Pirates to go playing for the Ducks.
But If they
Could be very
actually
true.
have any wherewithal,
It would be the Kraken.
It would be the Kraken.
Because you're a ghost.
So do
pirate.
Are
we-
they afraid of kings? Pirates are afraid of the royal, aren't
in
they?
the Pirates of the Caribbean. They
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah.
they don't like monarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are we going with here?
That would just be my guess, though. I don't
Winnipeg.
know.
No, I'm kidding. We're not.
I
Listen, we have. Oh, wait a second. What are they also afraid of? Sharks.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
All right. It's down to
You
those
say
three.
San Jose.
Okay.
I'm looking at the Pacific Division right now. We got the Anaheim Ducks, the Calgary. Said it right. I don't know why I said Calgary Flames,
I need an answer.
Edmonton Oilers.
In 10.
Okay, no.
9.
Kraken,
8.
Sharks, or Ducks?
7.
Or is it the Canucks?
No one's scared of Canucks.
Canucks don't have a...
Oh, that's right. They were the one.
6.
Kraken, Pirates, Kraken.
Kraken.
Kraken? You were kind of on the right track with being afraid of something.
Oh no.
Is it the Sharks?
And it should have kind of... It was almost with the Kings.
Ah.
The Flames?
It's the Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh.
Oh, man.
They weren't around the same time.
No. That was,
No,
that
but
was medieval.
Kings, who protects the king?
No, I get it.
Yeah, that's why I was basically trying to get at.
What's our record? 2 and 3?
2 and 4. You're 50%.
Oh, yikes. We got to get that better, guys. Come on. Not that any of us can, but...
Let's go.
Oh, God. He doesn't even have an order. He's just going. He's
just
going.
going.
He's calling
Picking
audibles.
them.
This is how I
Pick 'em
always do it. Let's go to Utah. The Utah Grizzlies. It's basically a bear holding a hockey stick
Oh. Could it be?
with like the paw going in front of the name. It's actually a pretty sick logo with like mountains in the background.
So you said it was a bear on it, right?
Yes, it's a bear. Grizzlies are bears. Grizzly bears.
Okay.
Could-
I know this one.
Is it the Bears?
My cousin,
The Chicago Bears.
did her master's in Utah, so I do know this. It's the Colorado Avalanche.
Okay, it's the Avalanche. It was gonna be that or the It was gonna be the Avalanche.
Yeah. No, my cousin just got back from her graduate degree in Utah, so
Is that what you're going with?
Colorado Avalanche.
You're correct.
Nice.
Very nice. I kind of gave it away with the mountains in the back.
Yeah, that's when you said mountain. I was like, oh,
Because it is kind of right there for the taking.
I was gonna say that or Minnesota.
That'd be a good one, too. All right, what's the next one?
We are now heading to the Wichita Thunder.
Oh,
Wichita?
Wichita Thunder.
Wichita.
Wichita?
Wichita. Wichita Thunder.
All right, I've seen this logo before because it's a cloud, right?
No.
Okay.
It is basically like Thor's hammer with thunder
Never
following
mind.
it.
The Wichita is the AA team.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty sick logo with like Thor's hammer.
What division is the NHL team in?
We're in the West still.
In the West.
Elements, guys. Elements. The Flames.
Flames.
And they are in, I believe this is Kansas.
Yes.
Or no, this is Nebraska. Sorry, Nebraska.
Oh, I thought Wichita was in Kansas.
Sorry, I have a map here. I made a whole map. It's very
Okay,
nice.
listen. I think Elemental here. I think we go with the Flames on this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Joe on that.
Dan,
Are you sure?
I guess.
You're back to 500.
Oh.
Oh,
Who's it? The Sharks?
The San Jose Sharks. That is correct. The San Jose Sharks would have been
That's
correct.
just out of frustration, me just picking another team.
yeah.
Well, you should have went with your anger pick. Let's go to Orlando
So,
with the Orlando Solar Bears.
the greatest logo in all of sports.
It is great logo. It is the polar
The
bear
Coca-Cola bear?
holding a hockey stick behind its neck with the sun in the background.
And he's wearing like purple and blue.
That
and
actually, I might have to get a jersey of that.
It's-
It's kind of sick.
It is a sick
I've
logo.
been to a Solar Bears game.
What was the
and it's
Sabres
sick.
one again?
Jacksonville Iceman.
No, never mind. I'll never buy a jersey from Jacksonville. So, what division is the NHL team in? Or where are they located, I should
East,
say?
right? It's got to be East.
Well, it's Florida and East.
Listen,
Correct.
you never know, okay? You
Could
never
be in
know.
Orlando and somewhere else.
Okay, so we hit the Florida Panthers already.
That's why.
And this one, I can give you the AHL team if you guys get too stuck.
Could we just say this one's in? Well, Jacksonville was the Sabres, so we don't know. It could be anything.
Exactly. And I don't
think the Lightning.
I've been to a Solar Bears game, and I don't remember seeing.
So you
any
should see
banners.
promotional items of this team.
No, because it was Amway.
Oh,
And
okay.
the only thing they have there is Magic.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh my goodness gracious! I don't think it's Tampa. Maybe it is Tampa.
Okay, I just looked up this logo. It's fantastic.
It's a.
Isn't it amazing?
It's actually like I might have to, even though like no matter who the affiliate actually is, if they're someone I hate,
Logo's great.
you have imagine a jersey with a polar bear and sunglasses.
And the colors
Like-
are so nice.
Yeah, it's like those throwback palm tree jerseys. Who are
Yeah.
those for?
I have no clue.
Yeah, no
Guys,
idea.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. I know we gotta like go against our gut on this most of the time. It's in Florida. I want to say Tampa. I really do.
Do you want the AHL team?
Listen. If it's all the same to you guys, I say we just go to the wall, to the window, to the wall, and we go
From the
crazy.
window
Yeah.
to the wall.
So
Let
the sweat drops down my blank.
Great song.
Yeah.
So Tampa
Skeet,
Bay
skeet.
Lightning?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
do it.
You are. Bless you. Correct!
Oh, let's go. There we go. Okay, so that one makes sense.
So there's three.
I was
three
hoping
teams
to
in
throw you
Tampa.
off.
Yeah.
I was
And one
hoping
of
to
them is
throw you
Buffalo.
off with the AHL because the AHL is Syracuse Crunch.
What?
Wow.
They're
And I
up in
think
New
you
York?
guys would have just
Syracuse
360.
Crunch. What is that logo? A Crunch bar?
No, it's a dude with a giant fist and like kind of throwing his hockey stick.
That is one of the worst logos.
That is not a dude. That is a Yeti. That's what that is.
It's a Yeti.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Oh, this is what I'm
I
looking
can't
at.
tell. No, that's not the one I'm looking at.
Syracuse Crunch will unveil new logo on Monday. This is their new logo.
Oh, okay. So this one has
That's
an updated.
scary looking.
That's scary.
That's actually pretty decent.
This was the one you were looking at. The old logo. It looks like Frozone from The Incredibles.
Where's my super suit?
Oh, and I do need to clarify things as I'm looking at this website.
Okay.
Google did lie to me.
Oh.
Vancouver and Winnipeg both have ECHL teams.
Oh.
Sorry. I just had to relook at it. I'm like, wait. But Arizona's not on here. So that has stayed the same.
Okay.
Let's go to the Greenville Swamp Rabbits.
Okay. What is the location
It's-
of the other team?
But I gotta do the logo first. Give me a second here. The logo is sick. It is a rabbit with a helmet on with a stick shaft hockey stick. Carrot shaft hockey stick is sick.
Okay. Swamp.
What would you like? Sorry?
Shrek Swamp.
The state.
State?
Of course it's green, too.
Yeah.
It just makes you think swamp.
Please give me
What does
one
a swamp
second.
rabbit look like is the question.
Greenville Swamp Rabbits are in South Carolina.
I'll be honest. My mind jumped to the Islanders.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay. Here's the thing. My mind's on Shrek right now. You understand? What does Shrek become at the end of the fourth movie after the king croaks when he becomes a frog?
I didn't watch Shrek 4.
I don't know.
He becomes a king. He becomes a king! I'm telling you right now. Out of left field, just based off of Shrek, it's the LA Kings.
I mean, that is a reasoning. If you really want to go with Shrek.
Remember the gingerbread man? He
Can we
he
just
croaked.
ask which division it's in?
What
Or
division is
which-
it in?
The West.
Oh,
The Kings.
it's
The Kings.
is it?
He's trying not to. The Kings.
I might flip this table in here. I don't know if I can handle this.
The Los Angeles Kings. Joe Pick.
Are you 100% sure?
Positive! Shrek! Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
It is the Los Angeles Kings.
No.
Yes! No way! Are you serious?
I am serious.
Oh my god, I'm like tearing up right now. I'm so excited.
It is the Los Angeles Kings. That is the weirdest explanation. Editor me, clip that, put that in an intro.
That is also like such a me thing, though. Like,
It is.
You know what I mean? Like,
But it's perfect.
That's
It's
definitely why they
perfect.
did it, though. That's
that
definitely
is.
why.
It is.
That's
They
gotta be
watched
why.
Shrek and were like, okay, we need to make this happen.
I will say the fact that you've watched Shrek 4.
Well, I watched it. I have baby sisters, so
Okay.
you know what I mean.
Bro, Shrek is a great movie. What are you talking
Shrek
about?
1, 2,
No, Shrek 4.
4 is like okay. It's
yeah.
with Rumpelstiltskin.
That's
I'm like,
why.
okay.
I didn't see it.
No, the first and second are goated. Even the third one's okay.
I never really liked Shrek.
I had the Wii game of the third one as a
I
kid.
did play their DS.
One or-
kart
I had a
racing
PlayStation
game.
You
two
played the
game of it.
DS
Yeah.
game? What'd you say?
I had a PlayStation 2 game of it. I think
you?
it was like Shrek 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the car
They're,
racing
they're always
game on the DS.
they're those stupid movie tie-ins, but they were always interesting as a kid. I played Flushed Away a while.
Oh, what
remember
a
that
great
movie?
movie.
That's a classic. Flushed Away. You ever seen that one?
No.
Dan,
Yeah.
you need to
Keys?
watch it.
Oh,
Roddy
great.
St.
What is it,
James with
Pixar?
the World Cup. That was DreamWorks.
DreamWorks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like stop motion. It was like Wallace and Gromit.
They don't make movies like they used to.
No, they don't.
Moving on.
Moving on from
Shrek.
Shrek. I
We're
can't
heading-
believe, I cannot believe that happened still. That's
To-
crazy.
The Josh Allen Americans. Just take out the Josh.
The Allen Americans.
The Allen Americans.
I think we need to get a jersey and put Josh's face
and
on it.
the logo is basically. Oh, this is hard to describe.
Allen heard
It's
of
like an A.
Permission?
Okay.
Can I permission to look at the logo
Yes.
without searching the word affiliate next to it?
Correct.
Okay.
What
are we- the
as long
Allen
as you don't
Americans?
figure out. Yeah, the Allen Americans. And if you do figure it out, Joe,
I'm
you
going
are
to-
not allowed to participate.
I'm going to images. This is a sick logo, actually.
It is an A.
It's like a Captain
Yeah.
America looking logo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It
it's
looks
like a star.
Have you seen the Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like John Walker's A on the side, but it's also the star. That's what it looks like.
That's
Yeah.
a very good explanation of it.
Thank
And
you.
then
Thank
there's a
you.
little
I appreciate
hockey
it.
puck.
Can you block the name? I want to see it.
Give me a second. Maybe I can figure out a way.
I want
here.
to see how good this John Walker callback is. By the way, unsigned hero. You know, I think he's great.
Not yet. Give me a
Not
second.
yet.
There you go. There you go.
Tremendous pull with the John Walker. Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
This is John Walker, Dan. If you don't know, that's the A.
I do. Don't worry. Everybody at home, search it up. As long as you're not in a car.
Unsung hero.
No, he's not an unsung
Now I need
hero.
some guesses.
Americans.
Well, not Rochester because the Sabres are already taken.
Predators. Nashville's a pretty patriotic place. There's no more in Texas.
Wait a second, guys. What division is this in, Dan?
They are in the East.
Okay, so I just so happen to have gone to Washington, D.C. recently, the heart of America. What is also in D.C.?
The Washington Monument.
Nope. Yes, but no.
The Washington Capitals.
Yes, but no. Senators.
No way.
I would
you
also
pull
like
this.
to tell you, because you did skip over one of the hints, the Allen Americans are in Texas.
That makes sense.
Okay. But still.
No way you pull Ottawa out of nowhere.
No, dude. It's I'm telling you it's the Senators. I'm not even joking with you right now. Because it's in the East Division. What lines up with Americans other than Senators? I guess.
The Capitals.
But the Capitals aren't. Are they? No, I don't think so.
Canada versus America. And the team's called American.
That's why
Where are what division are the Capitals in?
they're in the East.
They're in the East, right?
Why am I not seeing
Yeah, they're
this?
in the
They're in
conference.
the
Or
Metro.
Metropolitan.
Yeah.
Okay. How far east is this team, Dan?
Not
On a
giving
map.
you that. I told you east or west. I told you where the team is located. You are not getting
Okay.
any
Listen,
more.
I completely forgot about the Capitals, but I kind of want to roll with the Senators with this one, guys.
I want to roll with the Senators but
Because, like, what's in D.C. Senators? But it's also the Capitals. So, like, I don't know. The Senators is my gut, though. I can't. After the Shrek poll, I think we should
That's
go.
what
I
I'm
think we
saying.
should go
You
with
gotta
this.
go with your gut.
let's. All right.
Senators. This is the Allen Americans, right?
Mhm.
We go to. I was just in D.C., all right? May or may not have forgotten about the Capitals, all right? That might be a small detail, but
Small detail.
Senators are in D.C., where I just was. So I think Americans, I think Senators. So, and not to get political, a senator just got, no, Speaker of the House just got.
Hey,
roasted.
whoa, okay.
Anyway,
We're
all
gonna stop you right
all
here.
right.
You want to go on politics, go do it somewhere else.
I want to hit Senators. I really do.
All right. I'll
Five,
If it's Capitals,
4.
I'll hammer it. I'll
yeah,
hammer
just
Senators.
no.
Three.
Don't let me live it down if it's Capitals because I completely forgot about them. So Senators, here we go.
It is the Washington Ottawa Senators. No. It is the Ottawa
Let's
Senators.
go! Let's
The
go!
Ottawa Senators is
All right,
correct.
Joe, killing it right now.
Yeah, this is the best I've ever done on one of Dan's games. By the way, I would like to point
This is,
out.
yes, quite
I'm
literally.
normally like 0 and whatever.
Joe usually never gets anything right.
No. Baseball, I couldn't get. Only thing I got was the Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders as a Yankees fan. And
You didn't even get the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
No, I didn't even get the
Miami.
Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. But I love the Jacksonville
No,
Jumbo
it was
Shrimp.
that.
That's
He
a jersey
does.
to buy, too.
I can't believe you just pulled that.
I guess I'm... This time,
I got
though,
2 things to put in an intro. This is great.
But listen, this time, though, I'm not using my voice of reason. I'm just using whatever pops into my
Yeah,
head
you're
first.
just doing-
Also, Tanner's not here to be your voice of reason.
Right. But at the same time, though, like, Shrek just led me to a correct answer. Like, I'm not using my typical thought
And
process.
then you being in D.C. and forgetting about the Capitals led us to the Senators.
Right. Which is such a me thing to do to forget about a team like that, but...
Especially with Ovi. It's crazy.
Next team,
Okay.
the Cincinnati Cyclones.
I'm going to do Joe reasoning.
Okay.
Cyclones.
Yep.
The Cyclone is in Coney Island.
Oh, you're going different.
What were you doing?
He's doing a U pick.
No, I'm
the
going...
Cyclone is in Coney Island.
But what is a cyclone?
A
hurricane.
The Carolina Hurricane.
That
It's a
makes
weather system.
That makes so much more sense. I was going to go Rangers or Islanders, but
And they are in the East.
okay.
I will
Okay.
give you
So-
NHL teams in the East.
North or South?
The Hurricanes make so much more sense.
I'm not giving you that.
Okay, no.
As much as Coney Island does make a lot of sense, though, that could absolutely be right. I thought you were going weather system on that one.
I need a guess.
Chris, you're going to pick.
And
Oh
10,
boy,
Which one?
9.
Weather system or Coney Island?
Or the
8.
roller coaster.
this is oh gosh.
7.
The pressure's
I'm
on.
gonna- oh gosh.
We're putting him on the hot
6.
seat.
You know what? You can't go wrong with the logic of cyclone and hurricane. I'm
Fine.
gonna go with hurricanes.
Okay.
We're gonna go I'm going hurricane. Please do not hate me if I'm wrong.
No, it's my fault.
You should have followed Frank's reasoning.
Oh,
Frank was
Frank.
on the right track.
Frank, I stifled your
Frank,
It
creativity.
is the New York Rangers.
Frank, I stifled.
See, I was
I
gonna
stifled.
say
I'm so
Islanders.
sorry.
I totally forgot about
Coney
the Rangers.
Island. Oh, you were going to say Islanders, though, weren't you? Or Rangers?
I was going to say Rangers because Coney Island's closer to the Rangers than Long Island.
And then if you would have asked for the AHL team, Hartford Wolfpack, which probably would have thrown you off for a little.
I was not.
Maybe.
Well, no, I know Hartford is in Connecticut, so I would
That
have
is
gone.
true.
with
That's
the-
on me, guys. That's on me. I was trying to go 3.
Joe had a great,
Going for
great
3.
run.
It's the Bills in Jacksonville, which has happened there. So, what time is it?
41.
341.
Got-
Whoa!
340.
Oh my God, that flew.
Yeah,
40
it's moving.
minutes. How many teams do we have down?
10.
How many
And
more?
I believe there's 18 more. So,
Oh, we could do this.
yeah. Let's
Can
go.
we start this at the top of the
Indy
hour?
Fuel.
The what?
The Indy Fuel, which are basically just a puck with Indy and fuel in the puck.
I mean,
It is the most basic logo I've ever seen.
I mean, the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, this is a I think a layup. But we need to look at all of our options. Dan,
But Joe has learned.
no, yeah, I'm not jumping on that train. What are we looking at division wise here?
West.
Edmonton's still there.
Edmonton's still there.
Did we do Dallas? We did Dallas.
Yeah, you did Dallas with the Idaho Steelhead,
Yeah.
which was still good.
Nashville. Predator. They're known for their oil rack. No, they're not. They're not known for oil rack in there.
What was the team's name?
The
Fuel?
Indy Fuel.
Indy Fuel.
There's no other thing that uses cars.
The Jets.
Winnipeg is there.
Ooh. Red Wings is East. I like the Jets or Edmonton.
I don't know, though. It might be too easy to pick a fuel-based name here.
And Indy is Indy's close to Canada, right?
Indy's
It's
in
like-
Indianapolis.
Yeah,
or
Indianapolis.
Indiana.
Hang on.
But it's Indianapolis, something else, and then Canada.
It's
We're doing a blind pick
Indiana, Michigan, Canada.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
here. Are you guys okay with a blind pick?
I'm cool with it.
If I just move my finger up and down my screen and put my finger on one.
Oh my God.
Full send.
Full send?
Full send.
We'll like to say my original pick would be the Edmonton Oilers.
Okay. So we know where Frank was going to go.
I landed on the Chicago Blackhawks.
Okay, well,
I mean,
There's no relation, but
it's also not in the West.
listen, I think we do it. Guys, I think we do it.
I mean,
What an
I
insane
need
pull.
an answer.
What an insane pull.
We need it. We need to do it.
5.
Send
4.
it! Chicago Blackhawks. We're going to just do it.
Joe, I'm never going to ask you to play one of these games again. It's the Chicago
oh
Blackhawks.
my god!
The chance has just
What? Are you serious right now?
I am very serious.
Okay. I even had him verify. I
Yeah,
moved my finger up and down the list twice.
He was not looking
No.
at that at all at the screen.
What?
Whatsoever.
Frank, would you like to confirm that I have Chicago Blackhawks on my screen with the Indy fuel?
No way. No way. No way. I need to retire now. That's it. That's a walk-off.
Yeah, I think you gotta buy a lottery
That's-
ticket.
yeah, that's
after this.
How? How did you do that?
Wait, the Powerball hasn't been picked yet. I gotta go.
I think
I gotta go. I gotta go. Guys, I'm like, I don't know. My eyes are watering right now. I'm so
didn't
excited.
even say it.
witchcraft.
Are
No,
the
it's
Black-
even great. You
He
guys
didn't
are,
give us a division. He just said the West.
I thought the Blackhawks were in the.
No, they're in the West.
They're in the Central Division.
Yeah, Central's in the West.
How the hell?
You guys also have a very good record right now because Joe is just killing it. You guys are 7 for 11.
I want to verify, like, that was not staged. Like, I knew the answer. Like, I genuinely had my eyes
You threw
closed.
the mic to the side. You just did this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had him even watch me do
Yeah.
it.
All right. Let's move on. Let's go to Michigan with the Kalamazoo Wings.
Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo.
Can I look up the team, like, name and logo for this one?
No, it's not that great of a logo
It's
either.
not
It's
like
just
a Buffalo
big
wing?
K and with
Oh.
wings in the middle.
Come on.
It's not that great.
I feel like that would be a good, like, chicken wing one. You know what I mean?
Chicken
As
wing.
Buffalo as wings.
Fried chicken, famous in Nashville.
Wings. Detroit Red Wings.
That's obvious.
I don't know.
I think at this point we realized we can't just do
we
obvious
can't do
anymore.
obvious.
WBNY's The Blitz waiting. as Buffalo as wings.
So good.
Okay.
How
What
do you
division?
guess-
What division is the? Or not what division? What? Where are we looking at?
West.
I'm still liking Nashville.
You know what? We'll let you pick Nashville,
Nashville
this
hot
time
chicken.
around. Yes, we are letting you pick.
Nashville. It's a fried chicken.
Are you okay with that,
I'm okay with Frank.
Frank?
picking.
Pick.
I'm so glad I led you that way because it's completely wrong. It's the Vancouver Canucks.
Oof.
The Canucks are in the water. They don't have wings. They have fins.
You should have blindly pointed at the screen.
I should have.
Let's go to the Maine Mariners. Not the Seattle Mariners, the Maine Mariners.
Is that a hint though? Maine,
Double
though.
M's.
Maine is where? Is that by Boston?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
up there.
You got Boston, you got New Jersey, you got a bunch of
Oh
Jersey,
shoot!
I forgot
the New
about-
You
Yorks.
forget about the armpit of the USA in New Jersey, don't you?
I do kind of
But
need a
Se-
quick
but
guess here.
Seattle Mariners would be hilarious.
Just might as well.
Kraken?
Yeah.
Kraken?
Kraken.
Kraken? Yes, final answer?
Sure.
Yes.
You are wrong.
It's the Bruins.
It is the Boston Bruins.
I was right again.
Gotta lean with Joe now. He's been carrying us through this whole game.
Not normally. This is like a showing. Like,
Yeah.
This
This is a show.
is
is
Nick Foles
performance.
winning the Super Bowl and then never playing
right.
again. That's what's happening. Like
But I mean, that was the greatest Super Bowl of all time, right?
it has to be
It-
on there.
yeah.
A backup quarterback coming
In
and
your
winning
opinion.
Against Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Now to the Reading Royals,
Reading Rainbow.
which is a big lion
Dan, you
with
should
a
know what
crown
Reading
on
Rainbow is. Come on.
it. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. But it's a lion with a little crown on it.
What division is the team in, or where?
The East.
Detroit Lions are a lion, and they're the king of the jungle.
Okay. Anybody else?
That's all I
Thoughts?
got.
You want Red Wings? Is that what you're
Reading
saying?
Royals.
There's what else is
Frank
royal
said
up there?
Red Wings. Yes?
I guess.
Anybody
Yeah,
else
let's
have
rock.
thoughts? I
No,
mean-
I don't have thought on this one. So
That means I got it wrong.
It does mean they got it wrong,
Yeah.
and you got it wrong, yes. Reading Royals are the ECHL affiliate of the Philadelphia Flyers. You were getting close on Wings. I thought you would.
yeah.
Reading PA, thought maybe. But, you know, it's okay. You guys are now back to 500. 7 for 14. You have fallen.
Ah!
Oh, jeez.
Just say the
I
first word
screamed
that
right
comes
in the
to your
mic.
head.
Yeah.
Just say it, and then that's it.
Next is the Tulsa Oilers.
This could be the Jets. I think.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, the birthplace of flight. That's not true.
No.
but-
That would be
I don't
Kitty
think
Hawk,
that is.
That
North
was
Carolina.
That's a reach.
I can tell you right now that definitely is not. Definitely is not. Listen. Okay? I just had an inspiring thought. You see those Dawn commercials online?
Yeah. Where are you going with this?
When the oil spill happened?
Oh my God!
What animal are they cleaning off?
Duckies.
Give me the Anaheimers. Come on.
Are we going with that?
Just do it.
The Anaheim Ducks.
The
Quack,
Anaheim
quack.
Ducks. Frank is shaking his head. Yes, as he's laughing. And he's going to laugh even more
What was
because
funny?
it's correct.
Oh!
It is correct. It is correct.
So we can't use. We have found out while
I
playing this game. Cannot use normal thought. You cannot use normal thought. It needs to be the most obscure thoughts. Come on, you got to give me credit on that. The
I
oil
think you
spill
found out
commercials.
the system.
I think
how
I
they
did.
Name the teams.
I think I did.
I can't believe he just pulled that out. I could not believe. Joe, you are like one of the last people I expect to pull it out.
Whoa.
I can't believe you used the BP spell.
Get your mind out of the gun. Great.
This show is
so
going.
much intro stuff.
This show is going on my highlight reel. That's
This
all I'm
is.
saying. This has to.
This
Holy
will probably
cow.
be the first Blitz episode because there is a WBNY YouTube channel now.
Oh,
Yes.
we got to
So-
get cameras in here and run a stream, and then
we
I'll edit it all
probably do.
together. We'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Next team, Worcester Railers.
I don't know anymore. I don't. After pulling out the BP spill. Jesus.
Is it like Worcester?
WORCE.
Yeah, it's the Worcester Red Sox.
Or
It's the same
Rooster
thing.
Railers, not Worcester. What was I thinking?
But Boston's already taken. Am I
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
already said
Yeah,
Boston.
Boston's already taken.
So what's up? Or if it's a west or east thing.
It is East.
Okay.
It's about trains.
Okay. What's the team's name again?
Railers.
Railers.
Ride with me on this rail. All right, you ready for this? Here's what we do. What city has a big subway?
New York City.
What team has already been used?
The Rangers.
Rangers.
What team haven't we used?
The Islanders.
Islanders.
Let's ride the Islanders! Come on!
Whoa.
I'm going
Are you
with
guys
Joe on
okay with
this
that?
one. I'm going
I'm
with Joe
fine
on
with it.
Okay.
Railers, Islanders.
I was going to pull out a Spider-Man 2 reference, but I held back.
Two professions.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Final answer.
How?
I'm gonna.
How?
Is it correct?
How? How do you get this right? How in the world that Joe Kelly is leading this team to victory?
It's the Joe
In
logic.
what world? Am I
Listen.
in an alternate reality? Wake me up if I'm in a dream.
Wake me up before you can
Wake me up inside.
Very
So,
different song choice. Yeah,
Very
but
different.
I can't wake up.
Save me.
That's what I want from this show right now.
Yeah, normally we're the ones being saved, but it's you
I know.
today, pal.
Oh my God.
It's you today.
Wow, Joe's learned too much. Joe's learned too much.
I haven't learned anything. It's called common sense, and it's not so.
No, it's not.
Not so.
You
It's
used
not.
the
Not
BP
at all.
spill to get the Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah. Oh my God, the Don oil spill.
Tragedy of the BP spill.
Do you not remember those commercials where they
Yes,
do
I know
Yes!
what
eating
you're
the
talking
ducks?
about.
They're still using them.
There's hidden messages.
Yes, in everything.
Oh my God. Next team. The Wheeling Nailers.
Nailers.
Nailers?
What division is the other team in?
Nailers. East. The Wheeling Nailers. What a name.
Oh God.
Wheeling?
The Wheeling Nailers.
Where's Wheeling?
Okay. Okay.
And
One
they are
minute.
in West Virginia.
Okay.
Mama.
Okay.
Very nice reference, Chris. Very
The
nice.
Wheeling Nailers. What logo has a wheel in it?
Detroit.
Detroit.
Oh. Columbus's old one.
I need an answer.
I don't know what to do. I'm stumped on this one, guys. I need to think of an obscure reference. You know what, Frank? I'll let you lead the charge on this one. Cook.
The X-Men Archangel. They nailed his wings. It was something with nail and wings with him.
Okay. Okay. So you're thinking Red Wings then? Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. You go with Red Wings?
Red Wings. That's
Frank,
right.
we're following you this time.
I
Red
hate
Wings.
This is dumb.
Joe, you should take back leadership. It was the Pittsburgh Penguins.
What did you say the team was located again?
West Virginia.
It's closer to
Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah. Pittsburgh area.
Let's go.
Yeah, Pittsburgh area. That's the
Two.
greater state of Pennsylvania. I don't know.
The Kansas City Mavericks.
Ooh, Top
Mavericks.
Gun.
Top Gun.
Where is the team?
Did we see-
Where's the affiliate?
Come on.
Did we
Joe,
already
just
say
give me
Jets?
content.
Where is the affiliate? Not where's like
Oh,
where
the-
they located, Dan?
The AHL team? Or
No, the NHL team, Dan.
Oh,
the one we're getting
West.
at here.
Did we say the Jets?
West, sorry, I didn't know
Listen.
what you were asking for.
We didn't say the Jets.
Ba-ba-ba-bow-bow. Danger zone. All right, you ready for this? It's not the Jets.
Okay.
It's not the Jets. When you're playing Sea of Thieves, have you ever played that game?
Oh. I have.
Danger zone starts to play in my head when something emerges under your boat.
You're not pulling the Kraken out of this.
Oh.
I'm pulling the Kraken. I'm pulling it. All 8 tentacles I'm yanking. Come on.
Are you
Full
going
send.
with it?
Listen,
Are you going with it?
this kind of logic has led to success.
I need an answer.
has.
And we're going with it.
You Sea of Thieves.
I haven't played Sea of Thieves in like a year. I got to get back into it. It's fun.
How do you keep doing this? How do you keep doing this? How? How? It's correct.
Joshua
How?
walking out.
Let's go. Let's go. Frank's pacing. What time is it? It's time for me to retire. It's
3:55.
time for me to retire. I'm out.
We're going.
You use Sea of Thieves as your
What do you want me to do?
We're now going.
Dude,
we
I haven't had my ADHD medication in like 2 months. This is how we're working right
gotta
now.
keep
all
going,
right?
guys. We only got a couple more minutes.
Okay.
Adirondack Thunder,
Adirondack Mountain.
Adirondack.
which is a Viking holding a hockey stick, like an axe.
I'm done. Let Joe take over.
Okay, so
And this
Adirondack,
is in east,
the mountains.
the mountains.
the mountains.
Nashville has
And they're in the
mountains.
east, you said, right?
Nashville, yeah.
Yes,
they
east.
do have
yes.
mountains.
Oh, but
Adirondacks stretch a great way across New York State,
They
right?
do.
Where does it about end? New Jersey! We're going with the Devils, baby, on this one.
This
Is that correct?
That's my final answer. Is it correct?
Is that your final answer, Joe?
Yes, the Devils.
Joe Country, let's ride.
Is it really?
What
I'm
is
done.
happening?
I don't even know.
What
if
is
they,
happening?
I don't even know if they
I
end
used to stump
in
Joe.
New Jersey.
I don't
All
think
the
they
time.
all go through New Jersey.
No, I don't know if even if they end near New Jersey.
I don't think
I didn't
they
have
do.
any
Joe
reference.
is correct. I'm never playing another game with this
He's
guy.
not allowed.
He's gonna wait until I'm not here.
You're
to
gonna
play
make
games.
Dan change his whole game just because.
I know.
He-
I
was more of a threat.
This has become full circle for him because he has no idea what to do now, like we normally do in his games. So I spit on
Well, I
thee.
know what to do, but
What do you do?
I just keep having fun.
Okay.
I'm having so much
No,
fun.
it's all about fun. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
How many we
I'm
got?
having a
How many
good
we got? We're running the clock.
Atlanta Gladiators.
Thrashers.
Oh, R.I.P.
The Atlanta
Thrashers.
Thrashers. Nice.
Not even the NHL anymore.
Where are the NHL team located?
West.
What?
Thrashers.
He's stuck on Thrashers now because he said it.
I don't know. This could be. You said Atlanta Thrashers. That's just hysterical. Then way back when that could have been.
What was the affiliate? What used to be the Atlanta Thrashers?
The Winnipeg Jets.
Yeah.
10.
But they're not in the West.
Yes, they are.
Guys,
Winnipeg's in the
guys, I'm blanking. I have no
Jets.
idea.
Jets.
You think Jets?
Jets.
They're in the West. You said.
Yes.
What? Wait, have we picked the Sharks yet, Dan?
Yes.
Yes.
They were chosen.
Darn it. Had a thought there. Okay, Frank. The Jets.
Jets. Because they used to be the Thrashers.
Joe really needs to take charge again. It's the Nashville Predators.
I was gonna say the Sharks are predators because they thrash their prey around all over the place to kill them.
Oh my God.
That logic makes
Oh
sense
my
with the
God.
Predator.
Mm-hmm.
Nashville Predator.
Let's go Fort Wayne Comets.
Fort Wayne Comets.
And their logo is basically like a saw blade behind the logo.
That makes no sense. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, here, I'll bring it up.
Fort Wayne Comets.
I got something.
Let him cook.
The Spider-Man 2 PlayStation game is coming out next week. You will not hear from me for a number of days while
I can't
completing
wait
that
for
game. Okay? What'd you say?
Cannot wait for that.
Cannot wait. So, Frank, as he puts his mouth on the mic, I get... Ew. Okay.
It is a disgusting logo. And not disgusting in a good way.
Okay. What comes out of the meteor in Spider-Man 3?
Venom.
Venom.
Symbiote.
Black goo. What else is black goo?
Oil.
You know where
Are
I'm
we
going
thinking
with this one.
Oilers?
You know where I'm going. The Edmonton Oilers. Dan, that's my final answer.
Is that everybody's final answer?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's
shaking his
I
correct!
can't believe you've
He's
done this.
shaking his
I
head. That's
can't-
how you know it's right.
I can't believe you've done this.
This is the
I
most.
can't believe you done this.
This is the most dominant performance
Joe
I've
is
ever
never
seen
playing
in the
one of my
history
games
of
again.
sports.
He's retired.
I am. No, I'm going out on a high note, and I know I'll never be able to repeat
Next
this.
one, Iowa Heartlanders.
Okay,
Teams in the West.
what's the first team we did? Iowa?
Iowa Heartlanders.
Idaho.
What? Teams in the West.
We got Golden Knights.
Did we do Kings?
We got the
Wait.
Kings.
Did we?
Hang on, I got to look over this list.
I need an answer.
Okay. Heartlanders. Okay. I have no connection to make with that. In the West, out of the teams we have left, I might just take a guess on this one. Okay.
Just do it.
Yeah.
I have nothing.
We can go a little later today.
I have
We
no-
didn't get Monday, so we'll go a little later.
I have
today.
nothing going in my mind right now for this. Okay.
Because there's still like a good 5 teams left. So
What's the name of the team?
Iowa Heartlanders.
You know what else has heart?
Who?
Wild animals. In Minnesota. Give me the Minnesota Wild. That's the team I'm picking right now.
Oh my God, it's right.
Oh my God, it's right.
Is it?
It's right.
No, I can't.
Dude.
I can't.
Dude! Why don't bring my uncle to
Next
sporting
one.
events?
Oh my God. Newfoundland Growlers.
Newfoundland.
Growlers. Sorry, it's like a dog logo.
Where's Newfoundland?
Somewhere in Canada.
In Canada.
Maple Leafs.
That's what I was. Dogs. Just said dog. Dogs growl at leaves.
And they prounce and roll in leaves, too. The Maple Leafs. Frank, you might have this one. Dan is silent right now.
It's correct.
Yes! Frank, using the thought process.
Oh my God, this is
getting
crazy.
it now.
I've never.
We
lived
are on fire right now.
this. Norfolk Admirals.
Oh wow.
Wait a second.
Norfolk Admirals.
Wait a second.
Norfolk, Virginia.
And we haven't used the
Capitals.
Admirals, Capitals. Maybe. Let me think. Admirals.
I
I need a guess.
Joe.
5.
Whoa. 5.
Well, we're beyond time, Joe.
Okay.
I kind of need to go quicker
Okay,
here.
what division is the team in?
They are in the West.
Oh.
West.
In the West?
Yep.
Calgary.
10,
King?
9, 8. You already used King.
Oh, we did. Oh.
7, 6.
I'm going to say random team.
5.
Random. Okay, it's not even in the
4.
West. I'm going with it. Carolina Hurricanes.
Reset. Calgary.
I'll take Calgary because at least it's in the West, but it's wrong anyway. It's the Winnipeg Jets.
Oh.
Next team, Rapid City Rush. Which is just a big R.
DC is a bustling city with rush hour traffic.
This team's in the West.
I'm not getting that vibe right now. I'm not getting that vibe. You know what? It's fire prevention week, okay? What do firefighters do? They rush to the flames. Rush to the flames. Give me the Calgary Flames.
I don't know how he's doing this.
I
don't know how he's doing
It's
this.
fire prevention week, baby. Come on.
I don't know how you're doing this. I'm surprisingly shocked. We have 3 more teams, and they're all back-to-back with each other, and then we'll give socials and then BI here. First one, South Carolina Stingrays. And all these teams are in the East.
Stingray.
No one make any jokes.
Like Steve Owen.
No, Tampa Bay Rays. Stingrays.
Oh.
I wasn't even thinking.
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Who was an Australian-American hero?
Steve Irwin.
He was. What's the capital of America?
DC.
Washington, D.C.
It's the Capitals.
Don't tell me.
Oh.
Don't.
Are you going with the Capitals?
Listen, we're trying to close out the show here. I'm just going with whatever logic works.
You have brought it from 15 of 25 to 16 of 26. It was correct.
I swear on everything. This is
2 left. Detroit's Rivieres Lions.
Detroit? Riviera?
everything in there just sounds
Troy's
like Detroit.
Rivieres Lions.
What? How is it spelled?
What are the 2 teams left in the East? that we have?
T-R-O-I-S hyphen
T-R-O-I-S?
T-R-O-I-S hyphen
I thought you said Detroit.
R-I-V-I-E-R-E-S.
No. Like, we've already done.
Troy's Rivieres Lions.
Wait a second. I got it right here. This is my own logic. You ready for this? I went to Detroit to watch a Pistons game, okay? Where did I go to get back home quicker? To Canada. Montreal Canadiens are the only Canadian team left on the list, I believe. Yeah, we talked about we did the Maple Leafs, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I took Canada to get back to Buffalo from Detroit. Quicker drive. So give me the Montreal Canadiens.
He is correct. I last one, Toledo Walleye. I don't even
What's
wanna
the only
think
team
about
we
it.
haven't picked?
The Red Wings.
Okay, Red Wings.
Yeah, that's correct as well. By process of elimination. This is the best score the Blitz has ever done in one of my games.
Shout out to Joe.
18 of
Clean
28.
Bro, like,
Clean house.
how?
Only 10 were wrong, and like 5 of them were Frank's fault.
We blame you,
Sorry.
Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
I got the
Frank,
Cyclone one.
Frank did good. Frank did good.
Yeah, I was stumped on all those.
Yeah, you did
Cyclone
get
and
Cyclone.
Toronto.
They just went wrong. All right. Let's do socials. Joe, go.
You can find me on Twitter at the Buffalonian and on Instagram at Joe Kelly. He's trying to get me off now.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to hear you. Chris, go ahead.
You can find me on Twitter at cgiacobello17.
Frank,
You can
go.
find me on X at Frank Lopez _ or Frank561 Lopez, and Instagram at Frank Lopez _561.
And you can find me on X at _D capital WNY. And you can also follow our YouTube, or not YouTube, Instagram, which is The Blitz on 91.3 FM. Thank you for listening to this show. I can't believe Joe has done what he's done. He will probably brag about this for years and years to come. Joe, I am now at war with you. Prepare for harder games. And Frank and Chris will just be here for the ride. Shut your mouth. Shut up! Have a great day, everybody.